This June 29th, two worlds of the HMI together on the same stage. Evans Productions, aka Evans Montreal, presents Nalaku Orlando. Get ready for class. Class is back in Orlando. It's Class, along with one of Haitian culture's fastest growing artists, AOE.
Welcome to my Laku.
AOE for the first time on stage with Class.
I say welcome.
Saturday, June 29th at Majestic, 801 North John Young Parkway. The music by DJ Rise Up. It's AOE in Class. Saturday, June 29th at Majestic. Advance tickets are only $50. VIP only $120. Tickets on sale now at eventbrite.com. Sponsored by Maggie Joseph of Marco Realty, Andrew H. Rappaport, Royal Touch Cleaners, Turbo Papa US, eBins Tax Services. For info, call 386-898-7463.
Welcome to the show, Hmi Live, it's your boy. Comme des cas de aujourd'hui là, mes amis, welcome, bienvenue avec Sean. Déjà qu'on qui monde qui là, c'est Pablo aka Enock Babla, even though comme toujours dit le métier de Babio, mais non toujours être là. Pas qu'à faire rien de non là, mais aujourd'hui que nous avons une spéciale émission comme déjà dit nous. Nous avons plus bagage pour parler de Hmi News, nous avons parler de quel album qui sorti et nous avons l'autre bagage pour parler toujours de ça qu'a fait dans la communauté haïtienne. Mais aujourd'hui là, nous avons un privilège, avec deux monde sérieux qui fait pour la communauté depuis longtemps là, mais aujourd'hui il y a une chance pour nous faire parler avec eux. So, avant que nous introduisons mon sayo, petit peuple là, comment nous, petit peuple là, capsule là, fais-moi connaître, nous bas live là, and Leo's voice, make it lit, and après nous parlons de Leo tout à l'heure, c'est Leo là. So, please make the hearts and the likes and everything else lit under the live right now, please, let's make it live. Make the hearts and the likes and everything else lit under the live. So that's how we're gonna do it. Excusez-moi pour ça là, but bon. Let's go ahead and introduce the man himself, the man of the hour, parce qu'il était déjà dit. Bon, let's go ahead and introduce the man himself, the man. Il était déjà dit, il pas fait un peu le temps, c'est américain lié, il vient dans interview, c'est bagaille moun blanche li une là, pas qu'un bel parce qu'il gagne la pour l'aller. Il gon gros bout de tonton acteur qui avec lui là tout, il a dit. Avant de parler, mes amis, nous connaissons Hmi Live, ce n'est pas nouvelle, c'est nous venons faire là, c'est pas bas de musique, nous venons parler parfois, il faut capable ça fait dans la communauté haïtienne dans tout. Nous déjà qu'on bagaille déjà mes amis, déjà qu'on bagaille. Share the live. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce deux gros boutons là dans la communauté qui a fait travail et une grande première movie qui a sorti. Nous faut parler de ça tout. Mes amis, je dit, let's welcome Mr. Enock avec Mr. Strong to the live. MTK dit, mes amis, bonjour, bonsoir. Comment on est là?
Bonsoir. On a salué tous les super branchés show ça et tous les fanatiques Pablo qui suivent live ça sur Facebook et sur notre plateforme yo.
OK.
C'est un privilège pour nous là soir pour nous faire parler des movies hein.
OK.
Ensemble avec Enock.
OK. Now, l'autre dit Enock. Moi qui ou même bon petit description tout petit de Enock. Parce que grand peu mon cap branché là, m'pa nous menti monde ça yo pas connaît parce que connaît c'est industrie Hmi Live connaît seulement industrie musique là promoteur promotion bail ça yo. Mais n'en voit pas Mr Strong. Mais en fait, avant de poser la question, qui côté nom ça sorti?
Strong. Non, en sorti dans un personnage que moi j'ai joué, premier personnage que moi interprété dans le cinéma.
Premier personnage.
Premier personnage.
So depuis là ça non tout collé.
Depuis ça non tout collé, tout ça me fait me retirer le monde va.
So ça veut dire c'est comme si me ka dit les haïtiens brat movie depuis yo Van Damme quelque soit non les non tout collé. Quelque soit dans n'importe l'autre movie le faire.
Yeah, Van Damme même ya commando Nico.
Oui, non ça tout collé. Quelque soit l'autre movie là jouer.
Exactement.
D'accord. So et n'a vinn sur Enock tout petit. Mais un acteur tant comme ka dit dans secteur movie. Je suppose que vous branchez dans le movie américain tout.
Yeah.
OK. So, dans mon petit détail, comment qui ça te cause ou même ou bien que vous décidé c'est ça vous voulez faire ou bien que ça son bagage. I mean, it's bon mon petit idée tout petit de ou même strong qui raison que ou rentrer dans faire movie pas même domaine haïtien mais domaine américain tout.
OK, moi je suis planificateur économique de métier.
OK.
Moi étudié planification économique à Haïti,
OK.
puis je travaille sur lui, fait 10 ans de travail dans l'ambassade Japon.
Wow.
Et puis c'est pendant où une formation et puis les arrivé et puis peut-être pour style moi et puis il y a un Canadien avec un serbe qui était et puis yo confond moi avec un superstar que vous te connaissez.
OK.
Et puis regardez me dit moi ça ouais c'est
entrer faire mauvais tout.
Parce que nous au funny, nous parler,
Aïe.
nous au funny, nous au style là, you look good comme si les moun ap gado, il gon bagay qui impressionné moun.
Mais moi j'aime pas bon mentir non parce que t'as comme on dit comme il le movie magic ou bien Photoshop tout. Pas dire non mais mon cul de on dans la
c'est pas un bagay comme si
parce que m'd'avoir dit moun ça.
Non, c'est pas un bagay.
M'pa quoi li non mais
ça on va travail comme si sur Photoshop ba ça. Bon explique bien.
Pas la veine.
Parce que normalement ça qui bon ou doit un visage qui comme des cas de ça qui moun capable reconnaître quelque chose à côté passer. Parce qu'il y a un acteur ou ka une fois parce que là on encore poser des questions pas
c'est même non d'accord.
Mais la majorité superstar Hollywood yo un visage et m'a parler de beauté, yo un visage comme si caméra toujours ka songer. Mais depuis mon on fois n'importe côté on va toujours songer.
On va toujours songer. OK.
Normalement mon beau garçon mon laid mais c'est un bagage qui dans visage qui fait comme ka songer.
OK. So moi combien movie je ne vais pas dire que vous faites, non, mais participer.
Oh, pas raconter, non. On m'a dit une dizaine.
Aïe. Now,
une dizaine jusque plus que ça, bon, minimum.
Dans le domaine haïtien ou bien dans le domaine américain?
Dans le domaine américain, je crois 3.
Wow.
Je participe dans 3 dans américain et puis pas haïtien, plus que 15 comme ça.
Au compte ça belle là.
Série, l'autre bagaille.
Au compte ça belle là, parfois que l'on a parlé de haïtiens qui dans movie industry là. On a dit Jimmy John lui, ça c'est une, ah ouais. Donc aujourd'hui là, ça ou même c'est deux. Il y a l'autre toujours.
Oui.
Mais il y a pas plus c'est comme si me tête de faire connaître que you know what, moi c'est un haïtien natif natal, me représenter le pays, mais moi c'est un acteur qui travaille dans le domaine américain. Je connais Jimmy John lui fait, je connais. Mais il y a l'autre haïtien qui dans business pas fait. So, on retourne back sur question me poser tout à l'heure parce que tu dit Enock. Bon, tu as décrivé Enock tout petit. Comment tu as décrivé Enock?
Enock c'est un comme tu as dit ça. Et qu'on a bah ça je me vois oui c'est pas rêveur non nous qui plus que rêveur pas ka venir c'est un idéaliste non c'est un pionnier disons qu'ils sont pionniers comme si dans ça qu'elle a fait.
OK
pas qui à peu près pionnier mais c'est un monde comme si qui remet domaine mais qui on visionnaire voilà
visionnaire
OK moi pour industriel qui ouais cinéma en l'autre gens et qui voulait comme si pour tes visions ça ba communauté.
D'accord.
OK sont debout divisionnaire quand on dans bataille avec des monde qui
normal
avec tradition qui va appeler comme si ouais bagaille on l'autre gens.
D'accord.
En quelque sorte c'est mot ça je pense qu'il a résumé non.
OK ouais kounya la bon mes amis kounya la m'pa prendre plaisir là type casse plaisir comédien pour me présenter monsieur Enock. C'est moi même forme du peuple là moi et frère mouillé c'est pas un qui compte depuis qu'il aime gonon mais jodi là c'est monsieur Enock lié. Voilà bonio.
Au cas dire comme ça pour monde qui pas connaît mieux non pas c'est Enock Doristan c'était Tinegolendo
on pas l'autre qui c'était à Barowan
Negatea original Orlando.
OK.
Les nous entre aux États-Unis c'est là nous stable là nous basé là nous gérer business là nous fait activité donc Negolendo.
OK.
Et que nous sortis à Haïti ça ont 10 ans environ.
Wow. Depuis quitter Haïti?
Oui. Non, nous avons 15 ans depuis nous quitter Haïti.
Bon Dieu, papa.
Yeah, nous avons fait des...
On va 40 ans dans petit pays blanc.
Non. Gouba qui dit...
Excusez-moi. Ouais, c'est vérité.
Oui.
C'est true.
En total, nous avons 15 ans depuis nous quitter Haïti. Nous faisons des études au Mexique.
OK.
Nous entrons ici, nous avons repris le cinéma en main.
OK.
Mais nous sommes dans la Orlando, nous avons une carence dans sa guerre avec le cinéma. Il y a des gens qui disent que par le passé, nous avons gagné des projets dans Orlando.
Yes. Jusqu'à nos jours.
OK, jusqu'à nos jours. Mais par contre, moi, je manque, ouais, parce que le cinéma, c'est une industrie qui est très mal, la musique, là, toute l'autre industrie. Mais par contre, dans la communauté, il y a un petit. Comment on a dit ça?
On va dire.
Oui, il y a une négligence.
That's it.
De part de promoteurs, de part de peuple là tout, moi qui embrasse le cinéma tout.
Yes. On va dire fort.
Moi qui embrasse le cinéma, donc je dis que malgré tout problème, c'est dans le cinéma parce que ça nous remet.
D'accord.
Ça nous remet et que nous montons des projets dans la communauté américaine avant parce que quand question de point d'arrivée, l'on fait arriver dans le pays avec mon connecté, venir nous entrer dans une certaine activité.
OK.
Donc le premier projet nous c'est on ne passe pas bloquer là puis devant le café qui passe pour nous.
On va le passer le bout à l'heure parce que je connais qu'il y a plusieurs projets.
Oui, nous avons plusieurs projets que nous faisons dans la communauté américaine. Nous avons des courts-métrages qui prennent prix dans plusieurs films festivals à l'étranger. Même à l'étranger, pas seulement aux États-Unis, mais dans d'autres pays tout. Nous avons un long métrage que nous faisons qui peut sortir dans la communauté américaine. Nous avons une mini-série actuellement là qui a un verbal agreement ensemble avec Tubi. Ça veut dire que c'est sûr qu'avant fin d'année, on a supposé un projet américain qui a passé dans Tubi pour le monde. Mais à un certain moment, je dis que c'est bon pour nous retourner dans la racine. Nous faire projet pour la communauté. Parce qu'à la fin de nous ne sommes pas américains, c'est haïtiens.
Enock.
Et Gouba qui dit n'importe côté où tu arrives, il faut que la communauté peut embrasser tout.
Tu as embrassé.
C'est important.
D'accord. Je vais dire un bagage là. Et pour montrer niveau que je vais avoir.
Merci.
Moi, vidéo, je shooter déjà. Moi, je shooter déjà. Mais je ne suis pas bon, je ne vais pas sur là, non. Mais au contraire, je vais on mauvais de Jean-Jacques Dessalines.
Là, on entre dans un grand débat là.
Non, attendez, c'est pas un grand débat. Parce que moi, je travaille déjà base. Ça veut dire, ou qu'a fait.
Oui.
Qu'a pas un budget pour faire, ou qu'a fait.
Exactement.
OK.
Exactement. Ça, c'est une raison qui fait qu'on a connecté d'autres. Et parce que pas gagner cinéma sans l'argent, pas gagner cinéma sans sponsor. Nous pas obligés de gagner un budget million. Mais nous, nous avons un budget qui on avec histoire que nous avons proposé. Parce que le film, c'est histoire.
Yes.
C'est histoire qui définit le budget, histoire qui définit location, histoire qui définit acteur.
Yes.
Donc, on filme sous Jean-Jacques Dessalines, son film d'époque, son film historique. Même Hollywood, film ça a coûté un pile d'argent, un pile tête cassée. Parce que il y a une partie budget, il y a une partie art là tout. Ça veut dire que des hors acting, études sur l'époque là.
Que c'était une tête ensemble. C'était qu'à faire.
Oui. Et moi, ça fait tout. Ça dans plan, ça dans programme. Son programme, absolument.
Je vais bon exemple tout petit. Je suis comment monsieur est encore Lovens ou bien Lovens? Yeah. Down south. Il n'a qu'à faire un bel travail dans la communauté haïtienne tout.
Effectivement.
Mais moi je travaille là-bas ici tout. Parce que la raison que moi dis ça Enock. Au sortir de là, négligence là. C'est pas fait que nous pas faire nous pas produire un bagage pour boy ici. Là me dit boy ici parce que c'est la nourriture. Mais on pas qu'à dire que beaucoup well non. Mais c'est comme si schéma dans qui façon nous arrivé sur businessman yo. Voilà, on a de la première fois meeting après mon cher nous avons un plan pour shooter un movie. Est-ce que back up?
Mon cher, je parlé de ça avec Storm, ça a eu un mois de cela. Nous avons un problème en dé dans la communauté. C'est vraiment difficile pour combien d'Haïtiens qui vivent ici. Qui business vous gagnez?
Non, il n'est pas difficile, non facile. The census numbers is very easy to get.
OK.
Very easy to get.
Bon, mais c'est là où intervenir tout et Pablo. Ça veut dire que pour une participation pour dans le travail là. Le plan moi c'était aller dans le consulat. Parce que moi nouveau dans la communauté à tout par rapport au même qui gagne 40 ans, moi j'ai seulement 10 ans. Et aller dans le consulat, aller dans
GAC, which is the Haitian Chamber of Commerce.
Chamber of Commerce. And then get some data and then get support from them.
Eh bien.
And then nous avons intention d'organiser un networking event soon. Et pour me démarcher pour qu'on fasse notre plan établi. Côté que nous avons présenté le noyau ça qui commence dans Orlando avec possibilité qui gagne pas seulement pour notre sponsorship mais pour notre travail ensemble avec eux pour nous exposer business.
Yes.
Plan là déjà c'est fait pour mes pas et pour commencer le travail. Noyau pour monter industrie.
Tant que blanc dit question posée ou poser question répondre ni tout. Mais ba dire li nous passer au fait bonne réponse là. Démarche là.
Oui.
C'est pour mettre en action.
Oui.
Est-ce que là?
Définitivement.
Mais ça n'a fait. Nous pas jouer un clip de producteur visionnaire pionnier. Même compte que là pas pour moi c'est ça nous dit me répéter. Là, go bout de tonton là qui vivent là dans Orlando avec nous là. So nous allons jouer un petit clip tout petit. OK, et après ça que nous tourner avec Mr Enock avec Mr Strong. So on suive movie à tout petit clip là et après ça que nous tourner. On suive.
You make a decision?
Hey, about screen crack, you gotta fix that kind of things?
Actually, no. We don't have the tools or the know-how for that kind of thing. So that's how you want to play it. You know what? I tell you what. I'll give you a discount if you leave within the next 5 minutes. Hey, I'm so sorry. It's okay, I got it.
Hi, I'm looking for one of those hardcore penguin cases, but one that'll fit my phone with an extra battery.
Hey,
I'm sorry. I'm not actually too sure what we came over for. Okay. So does it seem like this?
Hey, man. You okay? Yeah, everything's good. Hey, what time is it?
3:30.
Mes amis, faut me dire petit clip ça que nous sautons là, ça c'est bon, avant de répondre Enock, shooter, directer et qui ça parlez-nous.
Nous écrit, nous diriger et puis nous éditer.
Tout le monde vient net.
Yes.
Bah ou même ou bien staff.
Bon, staff, ça te gagne 21 monde sur lui.
Wow. 21.
21 people.
Vous entendez mes amis? Est-ce que nous suivons?
Oui.
21.
21.
That's crazy. Mr. Strong.
Yeah.
Quand il y a la tourner sur parce que faut mon connait qui mon moi je dis ça, faut mon connait qui mon. Parce que nous bagarre là quand nous parfois que nous pas connait qui mon. On font petit tout petit avant que nous entrions dans la question. 7 juillet. C'est ça qu'a fait 7 juillet là.
Le 7 juillet, nous avons une grande première et Mid Vegas. Mid Vegas,
Ok.
c'est un film que nous produit, nous co-écrit. Et c'est une comédie
OK.
qui a un panoplie d'acteurs qui passent des présentations, donc Mathias avec le jeune Dibango.
Dibango.
Il y a un TikToker en flèche et puis nous avons Ostako et compère qui reconnaît son nom compère Bozo qui joue là-dedans.
OK.
Et puis nous avons Blondine Alexis qui c'est une actrice, moi j'ai joué avec un gros projet déjà qui c'est juste enceinte. Et puis nous avons Enock, Black Doll et puis qui est encore Enock et Mountain. L'autre actrice, mais son superbe comédie.
Au compte ça belle là, ça me remet hein, ou ça fait bien parce que faire movie son bac il pas passion pour lui. Même pas j'aime comme on dit activer.
OK.
Même des grands frères qui passé. Il y a monsieur dans ciel, Mike Ado, c'est
Non ça.
OK. Qui t'es qu'on fait movie I Love You Anne 1 et comment encore il fait movie avec Père Bichard et l'autre. Mais scène ça nous pas de quitter yo. Même dit scène non, c'est comme si environnement ça ne pas de quitter yo aller. Parce que faut nous si je dis là, m'pas bon mentir, si tu passes dans la réelle, là je compte qui mon yo. Est-ce que ça me là? So ça veut dire que faut nous compte qui mon. So 7 juillet mes amis, m'a fin quitter Mr Strong et fin parler oui. 7 juillet. OK? Grande première du film Meet Vegas qui est une gros comédie qu'a fait. Adresse là c'est 1300 La Quinta Drive Unit 2 Orlando Florida. So by cette information Mr Strong.
Yeah, pour mon participer pour regarder movie ça, il y a absolument besoin de $50. Vous pouvez acheter des sur online.
Eventbrite.
Eventbrite.
OK.
Bien vous pouvez aller dans 786 372 59 72 pour une information pour acheter ticket. Très simple.
OK.
Très simple.
OK.
Et n'importe côté, nous allons délivrer ticket à la CAO.
So nous fait délivrer tout.
Yeah, nous allons délivrer ticket à la CAO pour aller dans Orlando là.
7 juillet mes amis 2024 là, 7 juillet. OK? July 7th.
Yeah.
7 juillet 2024. Anyway, m'a posté flyer sur page là, sur pour tout monde qui gagne. Parce que moi je connais peut-être pas moi même map là.
Merci.
Faut que le fait.
Yeah.
So, Mr Strong. Tout petit le moment là. Qui l'autre projet que vous avez travaillé sur là? Qui l'autre movie là m'dé ka dit que Mr Strong et que Ricardo Nelson sur là.
Avant Meet Vegas, moi j'ai une décision fatale. Après une grande première le 21 juillet.
Wow, Orlando toujours.
Non, ça c'est faute là des dates.
OK, ouais.
C'est
OK.
le cinéma.
OK.
Après décision fatale, moi j'ai une mauvaise rencontre. Après une projection le 7 septembre. Il y a 7 septembre.
Ça fait 3.
Ça fait 3, moi dans 4 mari 3 et puis moi j'ai Gaël qui a fini tout cap édité.
Ça veut dire pendant année dans mi-temps année ça là nous gain 4 movies gain pour sortir là.
Ça va fini yo même.
Gain fini. Mais ou gain bon date oui là, ça veut dire dans 3 ans yo là.
Ça 3 date ba aussi fixé, c'est ba cap sorti.
Gaël a édité.
Gaël n'a
édité toujours.
Il y a 4 mari 3 style n'a édité.
4 mari 3.
Il y a 4 mari 3.
Problème.
Et puis moi j'ai un autre projet encore.
OK.
Il y a qui n'a travaillé sur yo tant que Jimani, c'est un short film que nous t'ai fait mais nous voulons faire feature film là.
OK.
Et puis moi j'ai un superbe undocumented, un superbe film.
OK.
Et nous voulons réaliser dans quoi année ça mais son superbe film.
Mais lors du documentaire là sur
Undocumented, sans papier.
Undocumented.
Yeah.
So ça c'est no movie.
Ça c'est non movie. Yeah, c'est un movie. Ah, barrage de son histoire.
Bah bon maintenant parce que ouais et bon, on pas dire que on va faire en comparaison avec les noms mais mon moi qui était font musique vidéo qui était closely c'était Virgin avec Cadillac. OK, qui était fait at least a movie. Excusez-moi, je me dit qu'il fait une vidéo sur presque me dit mais m'attend parce que moi forme dit
pourquoi ouais bon pas dire ça parce que pas même cinématographie parce que moi travaille sur un short film qui est Jimani déjà pour venir sur YouTube pour regarder au moins un profil de Jimani nous pour faire comme feature film non parce qu'on documenté dans un pile large que Jimani
OK
parce que lui même il englobé tout traversé jusqu'à comme si bataille que mon va mener dans le pays en tant qu'on sans papier pour vivre là aux États-Unis.
Babaldo non.
Son résumé ya.
Babaldo non. Enock dans cette movie ça yo là combien dans yo tant combien de bouts là dans yo.
Bon Gaël nous fait que tu Gaël là son drame.
OK.
Meet Vegas son comédie, Gaël son drame et qui raconte histoire en papa qui rentre en petit sorti Haïti.
OK.
Et que les petites parents commencent à battre ce problème.
Aïe.
Papa après pour faire tout ça possible pour le dans une mauvaise influence. Non, mais son film qui concerne tout un chacun de la communauté.
Right.
Sur chaque 5 haïtiens, il y a un grain qui
Ou déjà comme ça. Parce que ou pas qu'à joindre non pied mango, ou pas qu'à joindre tout 152 grains de mango pour tout normal. Ou ap joindre ça getan mi, ça poko mi, ça nan mi temps, ou ap joindre ça tomber déjà parce que le pas avec nan pi bois encore.
Oui, so dans Gaël, nous traitons thème de immigration, banditisme,
tout ça là-dedans.
Et puis calamité immigrant passé puis make ends meet.
M'pa bon menti men, ndari mais d'accord blanc tant que l'a dit devant, et pas d'aide m'a dit non devant, ndari mais une section on a Hmi Live pour il pas nécessaire mouver ou même pas mais pour nous exposer film haïtien nan.
Oh oui.
On met de là. Ça m'dari mais well, ça m'dari mais fait et m'dari mais well. Ba kon soit temps pour lui. Mais au même temps mes amis avant que me quitte Mr Strong avec Enock allez me connait bagarre tout voilà comme dit tout à l'heure Enock c'est frère ni va me vendre ni gounia. Oui. Donc on est nous qui une belle maison yo qui besoin comment dit ça mural et faire peinture dans mur Enock aïe. Donc ouais là mon abjeu qui bord les doigts sans eau mais bon dans pinceau ça me pas comme c'est une zone doit tout non parce que c'est des curves you know by your fait pas connait anyway Enock avant d'aller one more time bon nous information movie et plus tout comment peut contacter ou même ça c'est sous le bas information ça et plus tout comment pour nous joindre plus d'informations de Grand Premiere Vegas.
OK, il est facile. Vous pouvez juste aller sur Eventbrite, taper .eventbrite.com et puis vous tomber directement sur link movie ou bien vous pouvez aller dans le numéro direct ou bien WhatsApp ou bien message 786 372 59 72 et puis n'a politique qui a dans travail ou la caillou dans la rue n'importe côté ou ka venir regarder film.
Est-ce que Hmi Live a une chance pour gagner des tickets?
Principe
pour le bail dans l'émission là.
Principe c'est média et que ou là avec nous pas un problème, nous bail des tickets, fait petit concours, fait petit jeu avec mon nous pour nous gagner des tickets pour y aller.
Ça que belle là, il parle c'est comme si il parle langage très doucement, c'est comme son monde qui très propose. Il parle lentement en face pour comprendre ça le dire. On va voir de nom Mr Strong.
Et pour les gens qui sont habitués avec acting, moi je pense que Hmi Vegas c'est une comédie côté où on enjoy un autre personnage qui est les Vegas. Dans le film là, moi les Vegas ça donne c'est un personnage flashy, c'est un funny, qui comique, son qui tempérament comme des gars dit ça, tempérament on le monter, on le descendre. C'est un type qui est vraiment intéressant. Un personnage extrêmement intéressant. Moi, ça veut une pile belle action côté nous capable de enjoy yo, surtout avec Mathias qui a plaisir, Compé Bozo, Dibango. Donc c'est une super comédie.
So, mais ça bon.
Si on a besoin de relaxer, distraire, oui, bon c'est il pas gagner de comme si de si moun ka regarder, j'aime dire pas gagner aucune scène.
Il va gagner vulgaire là-dedans.
Il va gagner vulgaire, il va gagner beau, il va gagner du vulgaire là-dedans.
Belle bagaille. So ça sont bail que bon anyway mes amis
la famille qui a regarder.
Qu'a regarder OK, calé chita relax.
Il va gagner mot et choquant, les petits comédiens qui viennent bail capacité, il va gagner des choquants là-dedans, c'est juste une comédie d'action.
D'accord. So mes amis, avant moi quitter comme on dit monsieur Enock avec monsieur Strong aller dernière question m'a posé après ça que pour nous voir mon parce que Enock qui en dim là fait si aller sur overtime. Cinéma haïtien Orlando entre nous deux là bon moi si hope là m'te ka dit qui ça que on montant comme association ou même avec Enock te ka fait pour te ka mettre scène ça à camper la caille nous tout de suite.
On va commencer. Avantage qu'il y a avec alors faut me dire nous moins représenter encore une organisation qui est les Collabo TV. Collabo TV c'est ça en espagnol un casa productora. Ça veut dire que son maison qui produit film. OK. Pour année à plan c'est 3 films. Jusqu'à 4 films même c'est me compter 3. OK. Plan c'est pour 4 films pour année. Année cap vini. Année cap vini nous gagner 3 films qui sont écrits déjà. Ça veut dire que gain production on y a là c'est n'importe monde qui est intéressé contacter nous sur Instagram as Collabo TV, sur Facebook as Collabo TV, TikTok Collabo TV, nous on pas changer inbox non et puis n'a passé casting et tout le monde a talent. On a film tout le monde a talent. Pas besoin d'acteur qui a un peu l'expérience pour jouer dans le film. Vous comprenez?
D'accord.
Il y a une opportunité pour nous prendre ça qui a plus de connaissances, qui a plus d'expérience dans le cinéma et puis ça qui newbie, ça qui fait que bien pour collaborer ensemble avec eux. Et puis j'en ai parlé dans le commencement live là, nous avons pris avancement avec business owner.
OK.
Parce que pas un film sans l'argent.
Yes.
Pour nous connecter ensemble avec nous, pour nous connaître qui gens, nous qu'à supporter nous pendant que nous même supporter business, nous projeter business vers l'avant. Oui, il y a espoir, mais on a besoin de support communauté à tout. Les nous dit on grande première vient supporter. D'ailleurs, ne pas faire film cher, ne pas faire grande première cher parce que pour nous même cinéma pas ta supposé cher. Art pas ta supposé cher, art ta supposé accessible pour tout le monde et vient enjoy tout le monde vient regarder. Donc il y a espoir et que ce soit bon côté acting, que ce soit bon côté business, que ce soit bon côté entertainment pour tout le monde.
D'accord.
Donc l'espoir.
D'accord. Bon, mes amis, nous nous tendez là tant que l'a dit dans bon petit mamite. OK. Grande première Mid Vegas 7 juillet 2024 de 6h à 10h. Nous avons Francis Jean à Toussaint qui est Mathias, Ricardo Nelson aka Mr Strong. Nèg la regarder là, mais devant nous là. Nous avons Enock, bon pas bien last name nan, nèg qui devant nous là. Nous avons Blondine, nous avons Autoscat, nous avons MOB, nous avons Dibango, nous avons Black Doll et l'autre, nous avons dit. Mes amis, pour assez $50 à supporter et à scène haïtienne, movie haïtienne, et comédie haïtienne, à supporter tout. Nous avons un ticket dans Eventbrite, mes amis, meetvegas.eventbrite.com, bien que nous avons dans 786 372 59 72. 786 372 59 72 pour ticket. Adresse encore, c'est Marshall Ellis Theater, dans 1300, La Quinta Drive, Unit 2, Orlando, Florida, 32 809. Comme moi, dis nous, m'a posté fait encore sur page Hmi Live là. OK, et m'a dit, bon, mes amis, Enock, m'a dit, un grand merci.
C'est un plaisir.
Vous te prendre petit temps là, vous ne passez. Et, comme toujours dit, clair dans mon lit, il faut un porte là, ouvert à vous, n'importe là.
Pas de problème.
Monsieur Strong, même bagarre là tout fait.
Un peu de respect, un peu de remerciement pour l'opportunité ça pour débattre pour devenir pour notre film ça. J'espère que la communauté a embrassé. J'ai toujours fait là parce que grand pile monde qui supporte nous déjà, un pile restaurant et moi grand pile jeune qui dans Orlando tout. Pas tout un pile monde dans Orlando intéressé à cinéma. Bon, peut-être pas de jeune opportunité même parce que grâce à ça qu'on a fait là, il y a un pile monde qui a opportunité soit avant d'être comme acteur pour notre business c'est ça.
Pour beaucoup de raisons parce que quand on a dit moi si rêve moi comme c'est une réalité parce que me longtemps de le faire puis me battre dans scène movie mais bagage ça grand bagage ça qu'on a fait là me là.
Mais nous passer avec ça là au bravo sur Sylvester. Mon couvre nous.
Eh bien ça li
mon couvre nous et mon a demandé nous ça qu'a fait qui bon
eh bien demande ça il mérite parce que dans cadre contenu là qu'on y a dans communauté haïtienne on te manqué on a balil et n'a pas consistant pour nous faire
définitivement
parce que nous pas qu'à seule nation qui pas qu'à gagner rien là kay nous faut me dire excusez-moi
c'est ça lié parce que le cinéma c'est une meilleure façon pour nous vendre tête nous pour nous vendre image nous
comme culture
en tant que peuple.
OK
si nous pas faire nous juste concentrer nous dans Hmi seulement mais cinéma traduit l'autre bagaille il met au chita pour comprendre la réalité beaucoup plus parce que juste chanter love l'amour bah ça
et pas ça seulement lié
il pas ça seulement
d'accord
li seulement li gon l'autre aspect tout qui plus grandiose dans le 7e art là parce que à l'aspect visuel là beaucoup plus puissant dans le cinéma qui est capable de dire dans musique.
OK
pas dire par là tout non musique là drive ça pour le drive là mais cinéma c'est l'autre
bagarre
sous pour l'industrie américaine et movie c'est bagaille qui vendent
yes
et super puissance là
exactly
vendent establishment américain
d'accord
musique donc on concentre sur les deux à la fois
même faut me dire dans cadre mathématique là mes amis quatre façons là dedans pas quoi ici c'est deux seulement choisi pour le faire parce que nous gain addition subtraction nous avons division et nous avons multiplication. Mais nous prenons soustraction avec division. Pas qu'à comprendre ça même. Faut nous apprendre l'autre deux tout mes amis.
Alors faut me commencer dans tête ensemble.
Oui.
Et Strong pas constant right.
OK.
Mal rencontré Strong côté hier. Parler mais qu'on a nous deux achita là.
D'accord. Share live là mes amis, share live là. Et m'attendre oui.
Ça veut dire que c'était ensemble. C'est pas l'autre bagarre.
Vous savez, moi, il y a des gens qui est en commentaire qui y a là. Mais ça à supporter. Moi mais ça net parce que quand nous fait me sentir que m'a fait travail moi. M'a dit nous merci, un grand merci encore avec Mr Ricardo Nelson aka Mr Strong et m'a dit un autre gros merci encore avec Mr Enock qui porte tout titre lieu en bâti chapeau là.
Merci. C'est un plaisir pour nous faire croisement parce que vraiment pas connaître si des Hmi
merci un peu. D'accord.
Je suis content de reconnaître tout parce que moi sommes très dynamique cap travail et
pour communauté.
Pour communauté, la communauté a supposé remettre tout ça en retour parce que ce travail va faire là, c'est même gens le fait dans toute l'autre industrie.
Yes.
Ou gen moun ka promote ça qu'a fait ou ka ouvert les yeux peuple dans son série de bagages qui ou pas ouais.
D'accord, et ça belle là encore m'a fait dans studio qui peut même finir à 100% fin bâtiment nous kembe là. D'accord. Mes amis, n'a merci, nous va jouer reste clip là. N'a dit merci encore avec Mr Strong et Mr Enock. OK, nous va jouer reste clip là. Bon, nous va jouer tout nous passer long. Nous va jouer un peu après ça pour tourner avec aka the man himself. Pas dire himself, the man himself. aka Leo, aka X, aka Drums. But anyway, n'a tourné. Mes amis, on nous suivre et nous merci en pile. On va dire.
Dernier mot. Il y a film ça le Storefront et c'est un film que nous avons réalisé ça il y a 4 ans de cela. Pris dans l'équipe film festival à l'étranger qui ici dans les États-Unis. Donc son court-métrage mais il est assez intéressant, c'est ton papa qui appelé vos petites pour compter sa maman. Donc enjoy. C'est un film américain, but on connaît.
Et pas question de film américain. Un film qui est composé, édité et produit par qui monde.
Pas haïtien.
Exactement. C'est comme ça pour nous vendre. Et comme ça pour nous vendre parce que l'autre sur Haïti ou te gagne pour arriver ici pour te parler anglais right away.
Non.
Il te prend petit temps pas vrai. So ça veut dire quelque chose sortait fait, elle toujours fait par on haïtien.
Définitivement.
Ou te mettre citizen, ou te mettre sortait vle à frère, toujours fait par on haïtien.
Possible.
Et bien ça les
gars nous enjoy.
Laisse un peu le grand frère.
Fait bail différent communauté et puis page c'est collabo TV tout côté.
Monsieur Strong, m'a dit nous merci mes amis. Merci. On suit clip là et n'a tourné avec Monsieur Leo X Drums.
Oh, damn it. Chase.
Go. I got it.
Thank you.
Need help, man? Sure.
What do you think you're doing?
Walking home.
You're supposed to be waiting for me at school.
Well, I've been up for 2 hours. Why are you jumping?
I'm sorry. I had to work. I lost track of
time, yeah.
But never walk home alone like this. Do you understand?
But there wasn't.
Chase.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey, how about we go get you some frozen yogurt?
Ice cream is better for you, Dad.
You're just like your mom.
I've never seen something so amazing.
Really?
Yes, you went from being put last in basketball to being picked first.
First?
First, all because of those shoes.
Yeah, but he probably was bad.
Oh, he was, but no one really cared. And with him out of the way, guess who was picked last?
Let me guess. Chase.
Yup.
No.
What?
No.
I didn't even ask for anything.
I know where this is going, little man.
I didn't even say nothing.
Chase, the shoes don't make the man. I don't care whose name is on them.
No, Dad, you just don't get it.
Chase, we're not doing this today. Please, just enjoy your ice cream.
Last to first.
You can keep saying it, Chase.
You don't want me to have friends.
Chase, do you really want people to like you just because of the shoes you're wearing?
Yes.
We don't have the money for it.
You don't even have to pay for it all the way. We can pay it all on layaway. You don't have to give me allowance for a year. I'll do all my chores and your chores.
Chase, we don't have the money. I'm sorry.
Yes, we do. Sell the car.
The car? How am I supposed to get you to school?
I don't care. I can walk. That's what I was doing before.
Chase, the shoes you have are just fine.
Mom would understand.
That's not fair. Chase, you need to show some respect. Chase, come here and pick this up. Now, Chase. Chase, wait up. Come on, Chase. Chase, let's talk about it, Chase. Hey, bud, you want to talk about it?
Go away.
Chase.
I said go away.
Fine. When you want to be a good boy, you come and find me.
This June 29, two worlds of the HMI together on the same stage. Evans Productions, aka Evans Montreal, presents Nalaku Orlando. Get ready for class. Class is back in Orlando. It's class, along with one of Haitian culture's fastest growing artists, AOE.
Welcome to my laku.
AOE for the first time on stage with class.
I say welcome.
Saturday, June 29th at Majestic, 801 North John Young Parkway. With music by DJ Rise Up. It's AOE in class. Saturday, June 29th at Majestic. Advanced tickets are only $50. VIP only $120. Tickets on sale now at eventbrite.com. Sponsored by Maggie Joseph of Marco Realty, Andrew H. Rappaport, Royal Touch Cleaners, Turbo Copa US, eBins Tax Services. For info, call 386-898-7463.
Moi dit nous ça déjà that band you need to be in the lookout for. Moi dit lui. Après dit encore. Orlando, I have 3 bands if there's one I like, but there's 3 my go-tos. All right, you got Explicit, you got Climax, and I just earned Hennessy. L'autre, you know? Ça donne bien. Just
That's crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bypass Leo. We're going to jump straight into this guy, a.k.a. the man of... How would I introduce this guy?
Anyway.
Comment I introduce monsieur là?
Before you do that.
Wait, go for it.
Y'all already know what it is because he messed it up earlier.
Yeah, I did. Go for
y'all make sure y'all make the screen go crazy with the hearts and the likes. We got the one, the only, the one that says, I'm changing the game whether you like it or not. The one said, I got next. This man has changed the way parties are done in the city.
Gertie.
That man said, La Jeunesse, where? That man said, you want a piece of meat? You gotta catch me because the bus already left. We got, and it's not just Gertie, it's the Gertie.
Shem, let me tell you something. Well, you know what? There you go. Hey, make sure when you talk, you're talking this mic right here. Matter of fact,
What's up, everybody?
Hey, no. Nobody know what's up,
hey,
everybody.
we not with the smooth jazz star 94.5.
Bam Gedzi kap kondi truck là.
Chocolat après te mbretel. Chocolat pour promotion.
Me free rent.
Promotion marketing l'été.
Yo, Gertie, man, let me say this. Matter of fact,
gotta stop y'all right there. Hey, the baddest woman in the land is underneath the live. My wife. You already know what it is, bro. The baddest girl in the land, bro.
This guy.
Hey, I gotta stop y'all right there because when she pops in, everything stop. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, go ahead.
Get the baby chocolate money.
C'est le monde pas qu'à faire ça.
Oui.
Connais newlywed.
Yo, Evan swap sur show à la fois m'a baissé Bobby là m'attend de passer faut parler de classe là qui venir reprendre.
Shout out to Evans too. Evans came out there to come by me Friday and
yo,
he showed love too.
Speaking of Gertie, let me ask you this. Maintenant quoi est-ce que tu dis mais qui point au prend parce que raison poser question ça base parce que au fond bagaille là même moun boy ici a pas café non mais l'aime dit pas café à Gertie. For the mes amis, can you speak nous bien? And let me get my face already there. Can you speak nous bien? Me and Gertie, we're sitting down talking within 2 weeks, actually, if not less. Because, and I hate to say, but let me give you guys, can you speak of the backstory? What's supposed to happen at my spot, but anyhow. So 2 weeks of promotion. Within 2 weeks, m'bral di nou raison qui ça fait content. Parce que pour moi-même ça son défi lié. Moi les Gertie, me dit Gertie, yo, you just told me the flyer is dropping. What we doing? I said, okay, bro, I'm just waiting for it to finish, and I'm gonna get with you as soon as it's done. And I'm looking at the time frame between promotion to get flyer printed, to go out and do the footwork, right? Within 2 weeks. Cat. Then he hit me up again. Pablo, I forgot to do this. Is it too late? I didn't even answer. Because I don't want to say yes and no and then le arrivé, ça pas arrivé. Anyway, mes amis qui me disent nous, ça guerre dit fait son défi qu'il est levé dans Orlando parce que pendant 2 semaines pour faire organiser et then pour toute city a fait la appli dans bistro. Within 2 weeks.
Pas de piscine. Pas de côté pour moun chita.
Parce que ça, je me dis pas dedans, moi-même peut-être pas testimony tant que l'a dit, ça pas me témoigner pour me dire parce que même moi-même peut-être pas comme dit nous, I was shocked.
Bro, let me tell you something. There are things that when they happen, you should not be shocked or your reaction should be like, oh, I knew that.
Okay.
That was going to be the result.
Okay.
Let me tell you something about something about this man to my right. Gertie has all the talent, skills, connection, and mindset to be every ounce of the word, which is success.
Non, moi-même, et sous ta banque, on parle anglais, moi, on parle
Mike.
Pas vinn faire gagner quoi? Pas vinn faire gagner commencer, non? If you were to give me as one of the craziest comedian, I would go, yes. No. Gertie's funny now.
Oh, no, yeah, but you're putting Gertie in a box when you say, oh, comedian, keyboard player.
No. Tendez bien. Because ou get parfois qu'on regarde au monde from outside looking in, where what angle the person should be. Tendez bien, oui? That does not mean that the person does not have multiple. Let's go live him.
I hear you.
Okay. So I remember when you yourself quoted me this. You said, Pablo, Gertie's my student. And I said to myself, the same amount of time which I started before you, si je commence à continuer, tout soit fait là, je faire le tout, right?
Yes.
But then again, life goes on, right? So let me get the keyboard. I'm like, damn, this dude is serious. Mais je ne pas penser that serious because all I see, when I see Gertie, I see comedy.
I remember when Gertie, me and Gertie would be in the living room making tracks.
That's crazy.
Bro. And guess what? There are stuff that, especially production-wise, Gertie would be like, hey, Leo, if you do this, it'd be fire. And I look at it, and I think about it, I'm like, I don't need to teach this man nothing no more because this man is taking off on his own. Ask Gertie the last track we did was the Nice and Slow joint by ourselves. And literally in a day. And that's just his mentality of doing things and my mentality of doing things. But it's not about me. It's about him. He has every tool at his disposal to be successful. And what he did on Friday, what he did on Friday, it didn't shock me.
It did for me.
I'm going to tell you why it didn't shock me. It would shock me if Gertie didn't have the following. And that happened. It would shock me if Hennessy didn't have the following and that happened. It would shock me if Mimi V didn't have the following and that happened. But when you have a support system of people who believe in the product that you're giving, and you have a good customer service, and then you grab one of the bands that are making the biggest noise in the city, and it's not like the boys can't play, they can play. And then on top of that, you approach it in a different light to give people something that they haven't really experienced before. And then, I'm no disrespect to Stax. Stax was a plus.
No, you know what? I said it on my post. Stax
was a plus.
I don't know. It seems like you guys was in the meeting or something, so I'm just gonna let y'all talk.
We didn't
talk about it.
Gertie,
I'm here.
We're gonna come to you.
Yeah.
No la.
I like the assumptions though. It's not. I get it close.
Listen, I pulled it on my post. I said, you know what, Gertie, shut the city down. Right?
Oh yeah.
And I said it before. I've seen Stax plays many times, but I have not seen him play like that. And then bien, like that.
That boy killed. And I wasn't even there.
He was a monster.
Always is.
Then bien, I seen him play.
Yeah.
And I'm not discrediting war or anything bad. But that night, he was a monster. Now, yeah, I'm going to turn back to friend. Then bien. Moi, je suis stage, je vais des coups de pied. Parle avec
Tim Michael Jackson.
So, from your perspective, from the moment after you and I talked, and why I said that, because I'm gonna give you the most prop as a millennial, as a young one in this business, because au fait un bagage que l'autre monde qui dans business là plusieurs fois pas fait. So, break down the preparation from your click to booking to the place and soirée.
Well, I mean, not to put you guys too much in my game room, but I mean, I think just my experience in Orlando alone, you know, I've been around for a long time. I've been with really big promoters. You know, I've been graceful enough to watch them work from here in Central Florida to down south to even up north. And that's kind of where I really got inspired, is watching up north promoters not break a sweat when it comes to paying. You know, and
That's kind of crazy, don't you think?
And when I mean break a sweat, I mean they literally don't break a sweat. You tell them what's the deposit. If they can't do it, they'll tell you they can't do it.
Right. But that's the way business should.
You know what I'm saying? And with me, it was like, okay, I took the formula of just being disciplined as far as just letting someone know, because I seen Stacks do a post, and that's what really encouraged me to book him. To be all honesty.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to go too in deep how much I paid for him.
No, I didn't ask for
But
that.
hey,
we didn't ask for that.
But hey, yeah, I'm Sisha. But listen though, he's worth every penny, because you gotta give him, you know, his credit for that. And that's why I think people don't understand is when they throw parties, they usually throw parties and look at it as money. I don't look at it as that. I look at it at a different light, because I was one of those people. I was one of the consumers. I was one of those buyers. I was one of those people in the line. I was one of those guys that even thought about paying $40. Do I really want to go into this new look party for $40? I got you.
It's true.
Then I got to go buy a drink for Sweet Baby. Parce que $900. So I think about all those things, because I try to make it not only affordable for people, but actually a good time. So when I came up with Hmi Fridays, it was something that me and Mimi V was the first one to bring me out to New Jersey, and she had a dance class, a company called Hmi Fridays. Not Hmi Fridays, Hmi Please. Sorry. And so I called her over. I said, hey, bro, I would love for you to run my dance classes, because as you know, Quality Productions used to do that back in the day.
Right.
That was something that I, grew up and I was a part of. So I took the same formula, but this time I put it for the new millennials that are coming out of high school, the ones that are in college. All these are generations of kids that want to learn compa, that don't know what to do. All they know is guye. Yep. Well, now if you bring some structure in and you say, hey, well, there's somewhere you can go and learn how to dance. And after you learn to dance, just go party.
Correct. So you did this. I'm not gonna say what's next. I'm gonna ask what's next, but not now. Qui s'acte dans tête tout? Because I'm going to decipher every moment that I can, if I can remember. Possibly.
Yeah, I got you.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you, because it was hard for me to recover.
I got some pictures I gotta send you too, man. He was lit.
Bro, I had to recover. It takes me a whole day to recover.
I ain't gonna lie, he was lit. And you know why? And this is why I honestly believe in when he said he had a great time, because no one's ever seen Hennessy like that. No one's ever seen Stacks like that. No one's ever seen Bistro like that. And that is what I wanted the city to understand. Like, it doesn't take you guys to be beefing to do this. I put a lot of investors together and they didn't even know. You guys invested in the same party.
You know what's crazy?
But
it's called a great businessman.
Yeah, because one, let's just call a spade a spade. I don't have to like you to make money.
Exactly.
Yeah. Matter of fact, how many times we said that in here?
Bro,
how many times?
I don't have to like you to make money.
Yeah. How many times?
As many times as I've done parties
Sup, Kizzo?
with people or DJs or whatever the case may be that I may not like, but guess what? Your talent speaks for itself.
Exactly.
I may not like you on a personal level.
Yep.
That has nothing to do with my business mindset.
Exactly.
But continue, bro.
But yeah, it's just a web, bro. And I think if every promoter, at least Haitian promoters, if they thought like this, it would help them too. Because I think for example, people take months, 2 months, 3 months, promote a party, and sometimes it's piscine.
C'est ça fait me do comme ça que within 2 weeks time. See, that's why I break down the time frame.
In 2 weeks, honestly, to give you the best method, social media is your best friend, right?
Absolutely.
With my analytics, I can tell you right now, I hit 20,000 accounts within 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
All I did was go to my followers, I sent my flyer, and I spoke to these people directly. I didn't just send them the flyer and say, hey, come to my party. No. Right. Hey, come out. This is an event I'm having here in Orlando. Even if you're traveling from Miami, I'll make you a deal. Hey, man, mind you, just pay for the bottle. Don't worry about the section. I take care of my people, and they always come back.
And that is
what happens is these people that throw parties, like I say, they think about money. And when you think about money, you forget about the consumer. Then when the consumer comes that first time, all they're going to know is, okay, you know what, bro, they just threw this party together. They didn't care about us. How many times I've seen the same DJ lineup, the same parties being stolen, the same things in the city over and over and over. And I spoke about this for years.
Yep. You did.
Yep.
I took the same band at those parties here all the time. Just like Leo said, they did have their own hype. That's one. That was one correct move.
Yeah.
Second correct move was Bistro already has his own hype. But the only thing about Bistro is failing because there's no one bringing in motion. Yeah, you could bring in a couple people in there, buy a couple bottles of Prestige. That doesn't do anything for the owner.
Correct.
So what I did was I made the sections within there. I sold each section separately, and I did the same setup as Lava. You pay for your section, you buy your bottle inside. That eliminates stress off of me because now I don't have to stress about, about other things as far as that.
And honestly, that formula works because the last time I threw a party at Bistro was my birthday party, the one that you came to.
Yeah.
And JB handled all of that. He literally was like, all right, you guys get the section, you buy the bottle. When you guys get here, y'all let me know. But he went the extra mile. He was like, let me know what bottle y'all want so there's no confusion.
Exactly. Correct. And that's the exact way to do it.
And that's the way we...
And you know what's crazy?
That's the way you do it.
Month, actually 2 months prior to his event, even if he was going to do an event, I said, Grady, I'm going to need you.
Yeah.
He's like, for what? I said, boy, you already know, man, Copalo's coming up.
No matter.
Right? Copalo's coming up. I need you. Just like that. Not knowing what his business strategy is or how he works or how he do his thing. Because I wanted to book Grady. Now?
Listen, there's a rocket ship that is attached to Gertie's back. Like, y'all seen Toy Story?
To infinity and beyond.
When they were riding the damn car and then they took off. Bro, they took off. And Gertie took off without the rocket.
That's how it should
be. And then, in midair, that boy go, let me light that joint.
It's really faith, bro, and just God and watching. Like I'm not gonna lie, there again, like I said, like there's a lot of people, there's key players, like from Kizo to J Style to Illa to my team down in Miami, Fire and Ice, to Marky down in New York, to like those guys, watching them throw their own events and how they work. It's like I watched them lose.
Right.
I watched them lose big.
You have
I watched
to
them
lose
win big
before you can win.
Exactly. But see me, I was there when they were losing. So I watched the losses. I learned their lessons. So I don't make the same mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So now when it's coming in, I already knew who my. This is another thing that I feel like Haitian promoters should learn is your target audience.
Right.
They don't understand that. That's key. If my group is 18 and up, and I know, okay, I have at least 100 and 150 kids in here, they're not gonna drink. But they just want to party. That's my ticket door. Okay, no problem. I got a separate wristband for those. But then I know I also have another crowd that is 21 and up that are willing to spin bottles. Now, I also know I do have a third crowd, which are the bottle poppers, which are the elders, the older guys that came out. And I also want to say thank you to those guys if they're on the live that did come out. Some real OGs, even if they came out just to promote flyers, they came to see. And the fact that they heard about it made me feel like my work was solidified.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And that's the only way I can say it, Gary. I don't think I can say that's what's up. I can only say that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because as a young promoter,
third event, by the way, wall to wall,
and you making these type of moves, brother. All I can see is the sky. There's no limit, man.
Yeah, it's not. And the worst part is it's not even the sky anymore, bro. Like, yeah, you gotta understand. And I don't say this because he's next to me, and. It's because I've watched his growth from being Gaga to being Gaga Dwetfile to being Gaga X.
They gonna be like some,
bro.
Yo.
To being Bob.
They gonna be
to the endless nights in Tallahassee.
What's up, MJ?
To having to talk to promoters.
What's up, baby Dunn?
Gertie and the crew, like, but I never gave up. Knowing that Gertie got next.
No, he got it. I'm going to say this on the live. And why? I could have personally said it to you. But I'm going to do it on the live because I want to express my sincerity. Bro, I'm not going to use the terminology that I really want to see you win. No. Bro, I want to see you take off.
Oh, the rocket he's already take off. The rocket ship is on his back.
No. On va commencer à me dire. Non, attendez bien, man. Because this is why you have your Gen Zs, your millennials, and the next generation. Right? And I'm going to put Gertie at the young ones. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Because if we look at the crowd that was there, right? And I can honestly say, based on my perspective, it was 25 and down.
Mm-hmm. There's a couple
Majority,
30, 40s.
yeah.
Couple
There-
30, 40s.
there's people
I mean,
out there, but
that's why I said majority.
Like you
Yeah, I
said,
understand,
the
yeah.
target audience
Yeah.
was what
Some
it was.
do.
Yeah.
So if he can capture those 25 and under, or 18 to 25 crowd, right? What's next?
I am going to say this on the live, and people might be upset, but I'm going to say it anyway. Remember when McKenzie first started Kiss and Tell?
I got you, Wavy. Uh-huh.
And he knew what his target audience was?
Right.
But then he tacked along customer service. He tacked along great events, memorable events, affordable events, and different events from whatever was going on in the city.
I get it.
Everybody should always strive to be the best version of themselves. I'm not going to say that Gertie's the next McKenzie or anything like that, but Gertie's the next Gertie. But I can honestly say that same effect that McKenzie had, having the city in a chokehold, that's where Gertie's at.
Again, he said it earlier. He already gave them credit.
Oh,
he
yeah.
he said
for sure.
he watched people like Kizzo, people up north, and other people that's here. You see the way you talk, bro. To be honest with you, man, you really, really, really. Let me find the right word here. I'm not gonna say humble, but you give credit not because of what you're doing, but you just wanna. Ou faire moun yo comprendre que, you know what, sans ou même pas privé là, et m'a dit merci. C'est ça que nous manquait. Mais ou même, you saw it.
Yeah, most definitely. Like on something like to touch on that with the McKenzie thing too, because like with Kiss and Tell, I was 16. That was the first time I ever went to Kiss and Tell. I don't want to. I was 16.
Gertie's 16 on top of people's shoulders in pictures.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
That picture is viral.
No,
bro.
hey, bump that. No, bump that. My birthday party at Bistro.
Oh, shoot.
I'm celebrating my party.
Yeah.
Music, I'm going to say it. I just felt something just hop on my back.
Yeah.
And then he's Gertie.
It's your birthday, bro.
Yo.
Turn up. This is Pablo.
Yo.
I'm like, no, man, come on, like, what? Turn up. But it's just watching him, like, our job. I used to go to the door, it was like, we're Kizzo's artists. But the thing about it is our sole job there, which is to get the party started.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
come, we'll
Absolutely.
see Vlad. Vlad would handle what he needed to handle with us.
Yep.
After I was energized, after that one little cup, hey, buddy. You know? I was grabbing girls. I was
Energizer Bunny, boy.
You know what I'm saying? And there I learned to not be afraid to talk to people. Because when you get to a party, it's usually what? Everybody comes in. The first thing we do is stand to check the atmosphere.
Right.
After we check the atmosphere, we either get a hookah or get something to drink.
Right.
If we don't either get a hookah or something to drink, that means we can't afford it. We're just watching.
And then the worst part is they check the atmosphere, and they check the atmosphere for 2 hours, and the party's already over.
And by the way, guys, just to mention that the line is open in case you guys want to call and voice your opinion or voice your statement, you can. The number is 407-536-9417. 407-536-9417. If you want to call and voice your opinion, you can. The phone line is open. All right? Now let's go. Back to you, Gert.
Yeah, so it was definitely a learning experience because it was like learning to just, okay, come in, start the party, vibe with everybody. And that's where I kind of got to learn to watch Johnny, you know, and that's where the hosting and all the other stuff, the skills came in. But then I learned that, okay, the city doesn't really get to see us youngins do our thing. And that was the biggest issue with me because they would come to us to help us bring our crowd in, but then our crowd would come in and it's like, dang, you don't care about us, you just wanted us through that door. Now we're through that door, it's like everything doesn't really matter anymore. And there's a couple promoters out there I won't name that has used us.
And sad part, to tack on that, sad part, then what did they start doing? Them boys started throwing house parties and started wrecking these bounds.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yep. Hey, we know we have Gertie here until we close the show, but we're gonna tag along some of these comments or topics that we have tonight.
Yeah. Oh, you're
Gertie.
here for the ride.
So therefore, get ready because I swear pas truck sama balcon di I swear la.
Oh, you here for the ride, bro.
One mela. So let's start with the biggest one of them all. That's
Wait.
literal.
Which one are you? The biggest one of them all should probably be saved for last, cause.
Okay, then matter of fact, I'll let you start.
All right. Let's talk about this. Have you heard Oswald's new album?
I actually haven't yet.
Oh, my God.
Jesus
I've been planning a party, guys.
No. I'm not mad at you. I'm
Producer
just saying.
Gertie has not.
Guys,
The phone line is open. I pinned the number at the bottom.
Guys, I
So
will say
please, let me say this.
Go ahead.
Kite me do. Album, Oswalda, bro.
Yo.
Let me tell you something.
Y'all ain't gotta tell me no more.
Frère, let me tell you something. Attendez, moi-même, comme un garçon. Attendez bien? That album got me.
No, you know, that's
Vas-y,
one
vive
thing.
sous moi, non?
Oswald is the one bad cat, though, because I've always given him his credit ever since he came in, and I've always told people that, like, once he gets his own band,
It's
it's
a wrap.
over. Because everyone played in his face so
Juvie,
much.
what's up, baby?
It's like, now that he has his own platform to be himself, I'm glad he's doing it.
Frère,
So I'm not shocked that he's eating them
let me
up
tell
right
you.
now.
This man had, hold up, my 3 topics.
gotta hear it, though.
My 3 songs,
Is it
right?
called, like,
Attendez, oui?
Optimism?
This man has an old soul. Oswald don't have the normal modern day soul. He has an old, back to the Marvin Gaye's soul. Because the music he put out, you got issues with your girl, and she don't want to talk to you,
There's a song for that.
there's a song for that. Just play it and then walk away.
Yeah.
Bro.
Il a pas la garçon yo là.
Ay, frère,
Yo,
let him.
Femme Vagabond was.
Femme Vagabond?
Oh!
Let me tell you something.
Ou marié le garçon?
No. I'm just saying.
Non, m'pa kompon.
No.
M'pa kompon, monsieur.
No, I'm just saying. Bro, the music bit, because.
Yo.
I don't know if you in that chat. He sent like the promotion video
Yes,
for that in the
yes,
chat this morning. I
yes.
said, I got you, bro. Saying the track is gonna
Chilling,
drop.
Juvie,
And
chilling.
then I watched the video. I was like, this nigga don't miss.
No, listen. His text monsieur yo.
Oh, yeah.
What m'a dit dans créole, mes amis, attendez bien. Text monsieur yo is what literally, I don't care about the beats, I don't care about the song. It's his text, the text. Okay? The writing, how he put these words together. That got me.
Yeah.
Captivate me.
Yeah.
So I think was like, yo, you are my oxygen. Without you, I cannot breathe, but I can only breathe under the water. Think about that for a minute.
Bruh.
I mean, I'm
Think about that for a minute.
you don't baba.
That's a you. Now, listen, for each title, I'm going to give you the titles afterward. Then he says, ou fem vagabond, ou fem pa ka reme on lot. Entendez? Because ou rale kem se m'm dégoûté ou. And guess what? Ou fem l'ennemi avec l'amour. Bro, how do you put these words like to make it something?
I mean, you know, one thing that Leo's always told me with music, and I think that's what Oswald's doing, and I think sometimes people miss it. Like, you're seeing it from a literal sense. Think of it as an experience. Think of it as something that you went through as a man.
No, I don't think.
And you know what I'm saying? And
I don't
that's why
think-
you relate with it, because you know what what happened, those words he's telling you,
God.
you went through it. Because you went through it, you felt the message.
Brother.
That's bigger than the song.
L'amour fait coucher à tête dans qu'on l'amour.
Yeah, on couche à tête, on lè, on fòm kase koko sa maman ki di sa. On l'huile maskete yo pase sou pou yo leve ou. I understand, kon lem sou kanapè a ko sa mouri, maman di sa mgen on fòm ki tue m gason. Kem kase. Trust me, something, and that's why like I feel like people don't understand music is so powerful because it hits an emotional state that people don't understand. Like that's why I started to look at music differently. I stopped putting music out because I realized I was putting so much out, I lost the value of it.
Aye.
And I think that was the one thing that I told Gertie when, because I can't say I was mentoring him anymore, when we were together most of the time. And it was, old days, when addiction was a thing. Yeah, I told all 3 boys, it's cool to put music out. It's even cool to put these remixes out. But like he just said, when you're putting it out consistently like that,
Meaningful.
Well, not even that. When you're putting so much of it out, it loses its value, like you said. It loses its meaning. And then on top of that, you have to come to a point where is your fame and your value only dependent on the fact that you have value to somebody else? Or is your value only dependent on the fact that you did it for yourself? My value, and I can use only me as an example, my value came from me putting my music out for myself. You can't say that, oh, Leo's on a lot of remixes and this and third. All the songs that I've ever put out, whether it was a hit for you or was not a hit for you, it told a story for somebody. Yeah. Just with the solos. So with Oswald, the man took the best of both worlds. The lyrics are one thing. The music itself is another thing. When you put those things together...
Oswald has a way of twisting the same language.
Oh, yeah.
And one line, he'll tell you how I love you, hate you, and don't want to be with you at the same time.
But is he lying? Is the question.
No, he's not. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
But, yo, Gertie, you can sit there and talk to a woman and tell her, you know what, we're done. Right?
Monty!
No, tell them we. Right? Without not making a long sentence. But this man will sit there and tell you, we're done. I want to say the best for you. I don't like you. You're still ugly, but you're beautiful at the same time.
Yeah.
In one sentence.
Yeah. Because on va jouer en forme où dit tout bagage ça non seul sentence tout.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you when.
No, because that's when you sometimes like we don't tap into our emotional state as men, and that's why R&B was very important.
Oh my God.
Right? Think about it. If somebody put Boys to Men on right now.
Oh yeah.
Somebody puts on
Tank. Brian McKnight.
As me say moving the woman the Brian McKnight penny drop everywhere, penny drop. Exactly.
Even the Usher when he was writing his stuff.
What about it?
All them boys.
Those music were meaningful.
Yes.
And now music lost its meaning. Do you not see what music is doing now?
No, we see that, but however, that music is connected to whom that it needs to be connected to.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? Women as a millennial.
Oui. No,
d'accord.
In the words of Pastor Michael Young, y'all all right?
More.
Yo. Women Mabdil, that's to me. I feel like that he's always outdoing himself.
Yep.
Make it the next.
Well.
Non, attendez, oui, parce que where album ça, Oxygen, I promise you, if there's any guy or a woman that's going through it, I mean, just for the, how would I put this? For a shift of how to know on how to even communicate with your other, I guess. Just play the whole damn album. Yeah. Because when même, quel que soit le problème que vous gagnez dans la relation, whether that you break up or not, divorce or not, or you're having argument or not, that album to me is the best album to me, besides Toxic, that Oswald ever put out.
Yeah. As far as Haitian music.
Bro.
That's where I'm at with it.
Parce que soit de gon musique, monsieur.
You're not gonna touch his other stuff.
Gon musique.
That's what I'm waiting on.
Gon musique qui relè prend patience avec. Brother, ou pas besoin de femme nan rien encore, no, but just play the song.
Yeah.
It's like from A to Z, just play the damn song.
Yo,
I feel like a right pile boss.
You need some therapy, bro.
Yo, but that album is the best album.
Nah, I definitely want to listen to it. Now y'all got me curious.
Now, before we go into the segue of the who's next, let's talk about another band that is making the HMI buzz with a release
right now.
Yo, no, no, we're not there yet. We're not on the Hennessy yet. We on the Zafem music video. That thing was a cinematic masterpiece, bro.
Well, I said it to me that
have you seen it? No.
Zafem went back to the basics.
Yes.
Because if you look at the video, there's no special effects, there's no special makeups. But however, because there's a lot of things that I'm working when you have Dicky Pagain That's literally in the video.
Absolutely.
So, my deal. Parce que moi-même, barman, chauffeur ban, pour mon abdi, tel bagay, you go along with the school of fish. That's not me. But it goes back to the basic. There was nothing complicated about the video. For moi-même, that was the best Campé La Pomme video. Okay? That we are selling the culture, we're exposing our people for who they are, the real people, not the makeup and all that stuff. Okay?
Yes.
And the music was rooted. He Abias, I think that's who did it. Yeah. They literally stayed grounded in the video because I love being simplicity. I love the idea of taking it back to the basic. There was nothing fancy. There was no fancy plane, no fancy car. There was no fancy house.
Show the money.
None of that.
Show the culture.
Just show how we living. That's life. Now, I'm gonna let y'all talk. So far as contradicting yourselves. Let me say this. Yes, parce que dame avec rad rouge là.
Everybody looking for her at right now, bro. No cap.
Okay.
Everyone.
When from Dil. Dame avec rad rouge là. Dame avec rad rouge là was clearly a baddie. Okay.
And we are Compa Holly brunch June 30th. If y'all want to see her.
Hold up. What's the brunch?
Compa Holly June 30th.
You know, I'm about to file a lawsuit on y'all.
Nope. I'm not going there.
It's a day party though. Y'all pull up,
I'm about to file a lawsuit on y'all because y'all done took my name.
Nous ka travail. Nous-mêmes, nous pas jamais samedi. Nous pas égoïste. Nous pas care. Tout monde ka venir faire l'argent avec team nan. Nous pas tant que grand moun yo. Nous pas chicha comme nous.
You know, Biggs. Last night, Biggs says, Pablo, you going to he was selling it too. He was like, yo, you going to the brunch? You know, down south people doing it. I'm like, what brunch? He's like, Compaholics. I'm like, what? Wait, what? Compaholics. Here's me sitting. I'm like, wait a minute. I take my time to put words together to make something happen. I'm like, wait a minute. I even had a flyer. I had the whole event with, 2014. My first Compaholics event. 2014. Oh. And I showed Biggs the flyer. Biggs was like, Baz. You know what I'm saying? So,
but nah, respect.
But yes, Zafem is rooted, obviously, because the whole nature of music is rooted, is grassrooted, is nature.
I mean, you see what the singer is.
One more. So my stop, they got the people video take a fit because they kept it simplicity.
Yes.
Okay.
So Leo, break your piece.
They did it the right way. And I'm not talking about what they did for the culture. I'm not talking about what they did for Haiti. I'm not even talking about the simplicity of it. They did it the right way in terms of business. A lot of people complain that the HMI is not a real business, this and the third, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's another topic for another time. I really could give 2 Fs. Them boys dropped an album all the way last year. And there are times, us as Haitian musicians, bands, whatever the case may be, will drop a song, and I don't know where in the rule book it says that you have to drop an album or you have to drop a music video or whatever the case may be to be successful in this business. Because there are a lot of people who are successful right now and they don't have an album to their name. That's neither here or there.
Wish.
And I'm not throwing shots at anybody.
But it
is what it is.
Keep it truth.
It's called Puish.
But them boys, literally, all the way last year, dropped this album. And this year, dropped a music video to literally one of the best songs on the album. What that says is they, one, listen to the consumers. Because it's literally one of the best songs on the album.
Which one?
Laniak Soleil.
Of course, last.
2.
Yes.
It's not money wasted.
You know?
How many times have you guys watched, and you don't have to say which video, how many times have you guys, or you guys in the comments, have watched a music video and wondered why did they shoot a music video for this song?
I don't know. Guys, by the way, for those that are tuning in, if you guys want to call to voice your opinion, the number is pen 407 536 9417 40753 You guys are welcome to call to voice your opinion. But go ahead, I'm listening.
And who takes the L on that? The artist. You spend all this money, and again, like you were talking about simplicity, some of these guys, they go overboard. Mansions, cars,
yes,
girls,
ridiculously,
whatever it is, to basically have a good video for a song. If let's say you got an album of 10 songs, you do a music video for, let's say, 3, but only one of the music videos was one of the hits from the album, and the other 2 wasn't necessarily not a hit, but you've got maybe 2 other songs on the album that you should have. And I think, like we were talking about last week with Soli, when you take your time to do something right, you'll reap the benefits of it.
Leo, out of all this, nous tous dire là, gon bagay pour moi-même ou pas dit. Let's just say Zafem changed or starting to change the game on how we do business, how the HMI do business. Okay? Zafem rive non point que li fait nèg yo connaît. Sou pas ka faire ça XYZ, de nous pas besoin.
Oh, of course.
No, I don't need you. T'en bien? Parce que HMI ça fait nous connaît, from dire dans créole, grand petit sous la donne. You know, we have to kiss butts and hoping that you pierce through.
Yeah.
No. Zafem rive 4 years ago, I guess I want to say that by now.
Yeah,
drop one single, Savalu, and then
video after that.
Come back in, tell the people, you know what, we're just going to give you a taste of what to come. We go back in. 2 years later, people want to know when Zafem's coming out as an album or as a band. Boom.
They dropped the second single.
No. COVID.
Oh, well, yeah.
Right? Then they went in and be like, and did their live, right? Kind of give you a taste of what could be. Everybody was, okay.
Yeah.
They came out and do something completely different, right? Pas un problem. Then they drop a sneak peek of what nature, but what nature grounded should be.
Yeah.
But moun still ap ton. Voilà?
Oui.
And then, moment après, biou, single, and then, boom, album. So, kounya la, nou soti an grand moun.
Yeah.
An grand moun. Avwe? So, si ou men komo promoter, if my booking fee is 20, and you're not talking 20, then Babi Zotando. Who are you?
Exactly. And I think that's why there hasn't been so many parties with them, because people understand that if you don't come correct,
then
don't even look my direction.
That's it.
You know how your girl don't want nothing to do with you, and she just looks at you and don't even look my direction. That's Zafim right now.
Oswald got a song for that too.
But anyway, guys, let us know how you feel about any of the topics that we've already talked about. We got a lot more.
Qui ça nous pense de l'album là? Pour moun qui tande déjà Oswald album, it is out now.
Yeah.
So qui ça nous pense de l'album là? Pour moun qui tande déjà.
Make sure you guys go check out his music video. Make sure you guys go check out Zafim's music video. I don't know if Pablo got a clip. We're gonna take a little short break.
No, I have plenty. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play the the solid video. Let's put it this way. You just took my thoughts of oxygen. That song. Anyway, avant de dire j'ai besoin de thérapie. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's. Hold up. Did he just say telephone? You know what? I'm just gonna play a video of Level Black. You know, one of the top hip hop Creole artists that's rising in the scene.
Yeah.
So nous parlons petit book to petit que nous watch this video Level Black.
And when we come back, we gotta talk about who's got next, and that includes Orlando and all the buzz that goes along with it.
Et après ça que nous parlons, nous parlons en pile parce que nous des gomba là, on petit goumende là, on de jazz qui sentel, on même avec jazz secret, et ma belle jazz douce. So
oh no. You ready to one more?
So let me watch you. Let it Andre video afternoon.
Julie Best, Level Black.
Don't get bits.
Ni mena get diplôme pour tripotage. Ma ozo a championnat achevé. Jolou bale datin wa pale mal. From there again fait couiller par li va partir chez nous gen pour elle nan mari mon amour gen pour le papa. Continue veiller, ça fait ma travail pour moi qu'à réaliser. Ou même pas les sauts, bah ouais c'est fou là seulement qu'à fait wap veiller, ça fait mon début bien vaso. Ni ménage un diplôme pour tripotage. Marozo à championnat chefé. Jolou parle d'até wap parle mal. From there gain licence nan mari. Ou gen pour elle, nan fait tripotage y'a flou et bête. Ou gen pour elle, nan fait des méfaits qui a coupé pas. Ou gen pour elle, nan manger quand moun y'a pété fiel. Ou gen pour elle, nan fait mari moun y'a coupé tête. Ou gen pour elle.
Yo, let me tell you, shout out to Level Black, man,
Yo.
and Julie Best. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, we're back in this program.
Oui.
Leo, I'm gonna let you lead, brother, because you know you got these topics unlocked. And of course, you guys already know, man, we got Gertie in the building.
The buzz.
You know what I'm saying? Gertie in the building.
Si moun bon, avant parler garçon.
This guy.
I was on Facebook, yeah. I seen a post. Même m'a dit like post là, m'tendais. Gen on jazz. Gen technique, pas besoin ouais. M'besoin connaître what happened.
Okay, so
oui.
What happened?
Exactly.
Clearly, what happened?
I'm gonna paraphrase the best that I can.
Moi, je suis pas venu jouer politique là, non?
Non, bien parler tout.
No, I'm gonna paraphrase the best way I can.
Pas venu jouer politique là, non?
Because vous tenez both. Décabès.
Yo, are you serious, son? Jesus Christ, this guy, man. Yo, I promise y'all.
Yo, this is why me and Gertie can't be in the same room. Oh, God, bro.
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Are you serious? This guy.
Y'all just have to be there to understand, but
Hey, bro.
okay.
Hey, it's love, though.
Hey, those that's watching the live incognito, please share the live, share the live.
Okay,
Or-
so, listen.
Hey.
So, I'm paraphrasing. There was a challenge that was issued to Jazz Deuce. I don't know how long ago was it. I'm not the one that made the challenge. All I know, a challenge was made. I don't care if people didn't accept or whatever the case may be. This one actually didn't happen. I know on the last show I said something didn't happen and we got proven wrong. This one actually never happened. I would know.
Quite
if it
Frenchy,
happened.
let's say.
So it didn't happen. And then obviously, you know, St. Cloud was, you know, doing his thing, showing Jesus love. You know, everybody knows the best way to show love, talk-ish. It happens, whatever. And then after, it was said.
Ton, mas só sei que parle caca sous jazz dos.
Oh, food.
No, I'm confused.
Hold up.
What happened? What's the best way to talking shit? Bien parler. What happened?
That's how you
was
drop it?
Crazy.
It's a good. That's a real thing. What happened? E consalte, nèg yo bifavo ko sa, parce que bon, l'on bon ko sa,
Yes.
nèg yo tondo a faible non city côté yo parking tellement like if you know you don't got a city in the chokehold and there's another cop, I mean another there's another version. I'm trying to
Politically correct?
Yeah, because if you think about it, it literally is the same setup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to be funny. I was like saying like it's basically a different version.
Yeah.
And that version is eaten.
Yeah.
I would feel some. I wouldn't feel it away, but I would acknowledge it. Like okay,
Of course, absolutely.
That's why
and I will always give flowers. Jazz Deuce.
Nigga, I
will always give flowers. Me and Zo Fresh were talking last night, and one of the, and I'm sorry to open up the veil that some of us
That Cole, Sherry, July 13th, that Cole.
For for Facebook and social media.
Yeah.
Me and Zofresh were talking last night, and we were like, bro, we love it. Orlando got way too much talent. Orlando is on fire right now, and we love it. Everybody can eat. Because guess what? The same way you're the next generation of promoters, you guys, we the next generation of bands, and that's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Buts about
it's
it.
It's literally not even an when. It's not even an if. It's just a when. Yeah. Point blank, period.
And it's the work too, bro. It's honestly the work. Yeah. It's really the work ethic of everyone.
And that's like, it.
I just don't want, and this is something I speak about all the time too. Even when I do buzz, I do tell them like all bad promotion is like, don't look at it like that. Everything's good.
Bro.
Like I take bad buzz for example. There's times like, the brunches, the all these different things that's coming out. Everyone makes buzz, but they don't understand like if you use it the right way and the other person, it will be beneficial for everyone.
Yes.
And what I love about it is
there's a word for it. It's called polémique.
Oh, mana polémique, politique, politis. Mana yun.
You just said politis.
I don't know where that third one came from.
Mana yun. But what I do know is when we do come together like that, and the people see that, they love that. They love that animation. Sometimes I feel like I wish that we could give that, because if you think about it, even in like the American entertainment, it's the same thing. It's more like, hey, okay, this is what we're doing, and they'll be like, okay, you know what, Drake and Kendrick, go beef.
Facts.
You know why? Because right now, hip hop don't got nothing that's popping and positive.
Yeah.
Think of it this way. Take on Titi and Drake, but Macron is here.
How did they even get to the mention with that?
I don't know what. I think I don't know. I heard the security got shot, but to me, it could be anybody.
Yeah.
You really can't point any fingers, but the impact of that. Then think about all the little guys. Everybody just started beefing. Now everybody beefing with each other. They all did that because they wanted not only to distract us, but they made money off of it because we all tuned in. So with the Haitian market, I feel like they take for example, Jacqueline and T-Vice. I say I'm young, but I know about that Jacqueline and T-Vice.
Yeah, that's been a polemic for like 3 decades now.
But that 3 decades, was it real?
No. It was not real at all. They're still friends. See, guilty fellas,
and to go even further, some of us don't pay attention to how these bands used to do back in the day. Yo, they used to throw shots in their music.
Exactly.
What? They used to throw shots in their music. And I'm not gonna say that a certain band is gonna throw shots on one of their songs, but I heard it through the grapevine that a certain band is getting ready to throw shots.
So payment found Ben par fond 10 track Orlando qui va le frapper.
Yeah, for sure.
So Hmi Live nous tende là en vente, Simon sous show là. Kionzen qui va le bouillir. Stay tuning gon jazz qui va la gon musique pour jazz. Pour tout jazz on jazz qui mon.
I don't know. I just heard.
La question bien non. Autant de petit sous qui dit.
The Lord.
On petit pigeon.
The Lord.
Quelques cheval qui passe yo passe.
It was a message from heaven. Anyway.
Bon Dieu qui voit non rêve. OK. So on fait un rêve.
But anyway, but back to the topic at hand. So, to stop being around the bush, Jazz Deuce, Jazz Kiss and Tell. Do I want to see this happen?
I do.
Yes, the hell I do.
Question?
Yeah.
Jazz Kiss and Tell and Jazz Deuce are the same setup?
Yeah,
same setup. Actually, no.
No, they're not.
No.
I'll explain it.
Okay.
Now, really quick, before I even go deeper into that, it was said that before Jazz Deuce can go challenge the god of the DJ bands, they have to go through the king. That is what was said. I'm not paraphrasing that. That is what was said.
Take me to the king.
King.
Apparently, Jazz Kiss and Tell. Now.
Oh, y'all the king.
Don't say y'all. Well,
no, I'm sorry. Jazz Kiss and Tell the king.
Yes.
And pour Jazz Deuce passer, for your passer nous.
For Jazz Deuce to go challenge the king or the gods, which is Saint-Clair,
okay,
they gotta beat Jazz Kiss and Tell.
Bon.
Now, I'm gonna say this. Now, I'm gonna say this. I've had the pleasure of being part of both situations, Jazz Deuce and Jazz Kiss and Tell. I can honestly say Jazz Kiss and Tell was my first jazz. Before the Leo X Drums era, there was just the Michael era.
Wait, no, it was the groove.
No, I was in Jazz Kiss until way before that.
No.
Oh, Baz. Yes.
No.
No. I was playing in Jazz Kiss and Tell way before I came into the groove. I promise you I was.
No. The groove was there before Jazz Kiss and Tell.
Baz, what are you telling me right now?
The groove broke up because of Jazz Kiss and Tell.
No.
Yes.
Go, lot zeki bouilli la, ti moun go lot zeki bouilli.
Okay, back to the zen.
Wrong Ben. Anyway.
So,
back to the zen.
And you gotta remember, it was. Anyway, we're not gonna talk about that on the line. But I've been fortunate to be part of both situations. One of the original members of Jazz Deuce. I can't say that I was one. I can say I was one of the original members of Jazz Kiss and Tell. It was. They're two different play styles, even though they're they're the same format.
Not really, because Jazz Kiss and Tell does not have a DJ. Who?
Dope. Is he not a DJ?
Wait, hold on. Give me one second.
Well, last time they didn't play with no DJ, bro.
Yes, we did. At Legends?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Y'all did?
Of course.
Okay.
Oh, ok. Mgo question.
Yeah.
Kizo.
Oh.
Kizo koto e la fwem?
Ou di kon sa, jazz la, pare, epi mwen Kizo lagon mixtape, eske mixtape Kizo lage, sa ti klote fe a se jazz la?
So, I will say this.
Because I want to understand what's going on.
I will say this. Back in the day, all the mixtapes, like all those songs that were on the mixtape, like Dope would send them to me and be like, hey, bro, this is what we're doing. This is how we're doing it. This is what you got to bring to the table. And I'm a drummer. And at the time, even though drums don't really drive a band, but Dope made me work. Like, he was like, bro, you're driving the jazz. Like, these niggas are making the jazz, the people dance, but you're driving us. Without you, what I have planned doesn't work out.
So, ute bande, maestro bande.
I was the only bande. It was just drums.
Ki sa?
There was just drums.
Pa de gon.
No.
Kason.
No.
Frappe.
What?
Nou ka di amen konya?
Ge bate.
So,
Okay.
And I will say this. A lot of respect to Dope for trusting me in that situation.
So the mixtape was more so just the
mixtape,
the studio version.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I was trying to understand.
And when you get to Kiss and Tell,
it was a live version.
That Roosevelt, Dope, and the city knows this name, Al Castor, my cousin, because that boy was on guitar.
AKA Mr. Capo.
What? And, Mike, because I was in Leo at the time, Mike on drums, Al on guitar, Dope on the set, Roosevelt on the mic. And, it depended on his mood. Dope would always bring a keyboard player up. It could be T.I. Wall. It could be a guy named Marco. It just depended on his mood. You know what I'm saying? And that was the great thing about it because it didn't matter who he brought up because the vibe was going to be the same. So, between both bands, I want it to happen. I'm itching for it to happen because it's always a pleasure to say, to get that call. Hey Mike, hey bro, Jazz Kiss and Tell, bro. Hey man, we about to kill the city. And I'll be like, all right, bro, just send a date. Last gig we did together was me, T.I. Wall, and then Belcourt, Matthias, and then Dope, and then Roosevelt, and at one point.
Est-ce que Jazz Kiss and Tell a pon booking?
That's
so
between
now,
McKenzie.
Oh, no get manager. Oh,
at one point, T.I. looked at me. He goes, "You ready to?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And he came over, and he played drums, and I moved, and I went and played keys.
Wait,
it was cool.
No disrespect to Jimmy.
So son jazz transformer.
No, tande.
Oh, but nigga fait transition comme ça, garçon.
Oh, of course.
No disrespect to Jimmy.
From Sync?
From Syncland.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
But let me say this. Matter of fact,
is this a segue?
No. Because you mentioned T.I. Well, I don't know. Okay, never
mind.
The GOAT! Nope. Because listen, Sanabal Dia. No. Because here's why I said that. Because in back of my mind, I'm thinking, if T.I. will come back to Syncland, then Jesus might as well just go have a seat somewhere. So T.I. will kill it. Right there. No disrespect to Jimmy. But Tiawon? No.
I will always say this. Everybody has their own way to impact the game. I'm not saying taking nothing away from my big brother. That man is the GOAT. Will always be the GOAT.
You talking about Tiawa right now?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, of course, everybody be like, "Well, go. You mean Nick and Son, right?" Of course. Well, listen, Nick and Son. We don't talk about him because he's in a class of his own. We point blank period. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You know, Tiawa GOAT, and you know. But back on topic. Jazz Kiss and Tell versus Jazz Deuce. I would love to see it. And the way I would love to see it is I would love to see, like, you know how boxing matches happen pound for pound? I would love to see, hey, you guys are going to play this or you guys are going to play that. Because, again, just like the whole single situation, playlists may be similar. You know what I'm saying? So,
même m'gete parler Jazz Deuce, même c'est pas la manager Jazz Kiss and Tell là. Et puis dit pendant ma parler monsieur
Kizzo said he wants to be called. He wants to be called.
He wants to be called. He want to call on the show?
Yeah, bro.
Exactly.
No, yo, kids, no, call the show. You got my number, bro. Call the show.
Oui,
you got my number, bro.
I want to see it happen.
Même là, m'beze faire happen, mais promoteur. Même promoteur là no show là, m'a paye pour both jazz, pour son, pour everything. Promotion, gag, everything right here. Let's go.
Now, like I said, I would love for it to happen. Now, pound for pound,
winner takes the other's booking.
Speaking of that, we're going to talk about that because I saw your post today.
Yeah, winner.
I saw your post today when you just
Sapu
said,
DJ, Sapu
No. We're going to talk about it. I'm just saying.
Sapu Jazz.
But pound for pound, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm probably being politically correct and trying to be nice and trying to bite my tongue. And then McKenzie might check me about it when he get on the call. I don't know who would take it. I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm not going to hold you. Même Mbappé m'dou nou gen l'argent paré pour tous les jazz winner take all. I'm so serious. Like, if y'all want to do this, don't. Même Pile, I love it because you know what? This is the same bragging rights that happened with Jazz Deuce and Explicit. Même kounya mwen nèg yo m'a comprendre, mwen m'a parler, but mwen Jazz barbecue, l'autre nèg fait solide, m'a connaît.
Jazz barbecue.
Mwen Jazz la barbecue kounya mwen nèg yo écoute chap quit. Écoute chap quit. Nèg yo quit.
All right. Kizzo's on the line, so let's go ahead and get Kizzo on the line.
Yeah, I got some.
You guys already know what's up, so 1 second, hold up now. Yo, Kizzo. Yo, big brother, what up, man? How are you? Going for un bâton d'eau, non?
Connexion petit.
Allô, grand frère? Kizzo, un bâton d'eau, non? All right, I'm going to try to call you. Let me call you, all right? Let me call you.
Well, while we're trying to get all that situated, again, pound for pound, if I have to go based off of who can move the city,
yo, Kizzo.
Level 13, Ja Kiss and Tell versus Jazz Deuce.
Yo, Kizzo.
I'm in the whole city.
Zo.
Sakila.
So hang on for a second.
But
let me figure this
again,
out.
I love it, and I think when me and Zofish were talking last night, like that post put the city on fire because it's just like, yo, completely left field. Jazz Kiss and Tell.
It caught everybody off guard.
Even, and you know the crazy what I love about it, and I kind of
your call has been.
Oh, it's working now.
Yes, it is.
I have a kind of like in depth, like kind of how Mackenzie thinks in a way. What jazz you know in the city that can make people who never used to go out, who don't go out currently, want to say, hey, if this happens, I'm there. I'm not missing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yo, Zo.
I'm calling you.
I know you were, but at the same time, you live, by the way. At the same time, I was trying to call you, so make sure that we have the proper connects.
What kind of stuff you got going on, bro?
Hey, man, listen, bro. Hey, man, don't question the techniques, man. Just Jesus.
I'm about to say, I know this man ain't tripping, man. What's good? What's going on? How you doing, fellas?
What's up, McKinsey? How you doing, man?
Poppin'.
What's going on? First off, let me congratulate the young birdie for a job well done. I watched the whole thing while I was in Michigan this weekend. Sorry I couldn't make it, but I definitely see Orlando is in good hands at this moment right now. So I want to make sure I go ahead and give you your flowers in front of you while we're on this interview. But I heard a little bit of, about the conversation with the Jazz Deuce situation as far as the king and all that. Let me kind of elaborate why I said what I said. Sanklon, everybody knows Sanklon is the first, the guy that changed the HMI the minute he started Sanklon. Everybody knows that. You got to give the man his flowers off the muscle for that. But I want to elaborate why I said, they got a Jazz Deuce who, definitely been doing their thing for a little minute. The reason why I said that they have to go through, before they can go talk to the God or try to challenge the God, you got to go through the king. And when I said that, I'm speaking on, the person besides that was known for DJing live in front of a crowd. And I don't think too many will give him his credit when the credit is due at the end of the day. And people don't realize that he is, I would say, the main reason Kiss and Tell was Kiss and Tell from the time we started all the way to 2017. You know what I'm saying? And that's DJ Dope. Are you guys here?
Yeah, we here.
Hello? We're listening, brother. We're here. We're listening.
Yeah, so I don't think people know how much of a genius this guy is when it comes to playing live. And the funny thing about it is whoever knows him knows that if you give him a bucket of Corona and a couple of shots of Hennessy, he would have you on that dance floor from the beginning to the time it's time for the light to turn on and go home. Now, I reminded people with the mix when I dropped the mix in the post that just listen to his mixes, which once upon a time was like crack on the streets. To remind you, like his DJ selection was on another level as far as he could take a song that we haven't heard in 20 years and add it to a mix and add a solo to it, and you would never even know how old the record is. You know what I'm saying? So I said that to say, as far as Jazz Deuce is pretty much the generation, this new era jazz. But don't forget, people like Pablo, Mike, myself, and whoever. This is around the time when Gertie, I was pulling stunts by allowing him and Joker in the club at the age they were in. They know that. To see the response that, people was giving us when Dope would go live. We never promoted the jazz as a jazz, because the jazz was just something that we just had, like, Dope want to go live this month, he'll go live. And he has a selection of guys, like Mike said. He knows, depending on his vibe, he knows what musician that he wants to go after. So, I look at it like, when I'm hearing all the talks about Sanklon, Jazz Deuce want to challenge Sanklon, but I'm like, hold up. How the student wants to go challenge the master, but the student is bypassing his teacher. It doesn't make sense.
Brother, I ain't gonna lie to you, that's deep.
Yeah, of course. You can't just go to the master and challenge the master, but the teacher who taught you the game. And remember too, Polo, who was the one person that introduced Sanklon to Orlando? Because Orlando didn't know nothing about Sanklon, unless you were a person that would go to Miami at Atrium and you go to Miami and party in Miami versus partying in Orlando.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You're right about
and,
that. You're
and
right.
believe it or not, I basically, me and Dope have built a relationship, and I told Dope, look, I'm starting this Kiss and Tell thing. Let's go ahead and, team up as partners, because I'm looking at it like if women were driving to Miami to go party, they was like, forget Orlando. There's no vibe, there's no motion in Orlando. So now, as an up and coming promoter, you gotta sit there and think, how can you bring Miami to Orlando. I mean, well, shit, I got him right here up under my nose. You got a DJ that's from Fort Lauderdale, and his style of playing was, you know, you didn't really catch too many of those in the city. I mean, it made only sense. And from there, I mean, believe it or not, anybody that knows Kiss and Tell would tell you if it wasn't for Dope going live, that's one of the reasons why KNT just enhanced even more. You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, Pablo, how could Jazz dudes feel like they could just challenge the master before the student can, like, the student can't just cross over and say, you know what, let me push the teacher to the side and go straight to the master. There's levels to this. You got to go through your teacher before you can go to the master at the end of the day. And I think with Jazz dudes doing a great job of what they're doing, they represent this new era and age right now. And then you got this new era don't know nothing about the Jazz Kiss and Tell. Like everybody would probably be looking like, oh, I never knew Kiss and Tell had a jazz. Nah, it's just something that we had, you know, when Dope feel like going live, he go live, you know what I'm saying? But I can say this, the Jazz would get way more of a bigger response when Dope go live than the actual Jazz that would come to Orlando. Pablo knows that. Mike knows that. I'm not sure if Gertie was all over the place, jumping around, you know what I'm saying, dancing all over the place. I don't know if he really kind of paid attention to that, but let's just be real. You can't, this would definitely be something the city would need to showcase new era versus old era. You got a lot of people that used to go out partying back in the days that don't party now, that was heavy into the whole Jazz Kiss and Tell. And then you got the Jazz Deuce followers that's, you know, that's heavily promoting Jazz Deuce as the best band in the city. Even though, you know, of course, the controversy of band, DJ band, and actual full band, whatever how you look at it, band-wise, they're at the top. Let's just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt like, you know, how could you push the teacher to the side and decide you feel like, you know, you at that point and to go challenge the master of DJ bands? You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why it stir up. But I mean, right now, everything's being conversated. A date has been officially put together. It just actually, you know, putting everything, the rest of the little kinks and twists around the actual party and officially putting it out there to the streets.
Wait. Hold up. It's either I got some wax in my ears or what? What?
You heard him.
A date had already set?
You heard him.
Bom deuxième date là. Nigga capable
Listen,
de payer
hold
à
up.
babon.
I'm here.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm
Hold
here.
on. You really think I'm gonna be? You ever see me the troll?
It's
You
not,
ever seen me troll?
No, it's not about trolling, but you know that it's a nouvelle pas arrivé sur moi Manon le biou.
Listen. This is the clash of
the Titans
new era. No. I mean, it's the clash of the old era versus new generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The new generation feel like Jazz dudes is their jazz and they're better than anybody in the city. But you got to forget, once upon a time, you know, Jazz Kiss and Tell was the type of jazz that would draw 700 or better people to come dance. I haven't seen a jazz do that yet in our city. If you want me to start talking, I can flex.
Pas fait ça. Pas gagner comme ça.
I could drop pictures now. I got
Pas fait. You're pas ready. Don't do it. Please.
Hey,
I'm just saying, if anybody want to, because, you know, the DJ from Jazz C basically said, la leve more. Now, don't get it twisted. To leve more, you better hope you don't be the one that's laying down in that casket too now. Because if a jazz that hasn't really played like that is, you know, just one of those, we like to pop up. We ain't the type of jazz that's tight, that's gonna go full throttle and, you know, and do what everybody else is doing. We just pop up whenever it's needed for us to pop up. And I feel like when I seen all this hype behind Syncline versus Jazz, I'm like, hold up. I took offense to that. I'm like, hold up. Before you can go challenge the master, you got to challenge the king. and anybody that knows Guyad Sessions Volume 1 through 5, who's the king when it comes to that Guyad?
Membe se deuxième date là, qui zo pas fait ça garçon.
No, it's not just that, but management already talked to each other, and it's
already saying it's on. Oh, okay.
Now I will say this, just like Mackenzie said, he's not one to troll. Okay. Now, everything that he's telling y'all, I'm telling y'all, I've experienced firsthand. Okay. This man is not. When I tell you this man is not over exaggerating. Because you know you get those people that will over exaggerate, like, and me and Alan from Hennessy were actually talking about this one day. You know, everybody has their opinion of, oh well, explicit's better, and I'm talking about the guys actually in the bands. Well, my band is this, or my band is that. My band is this. My band is better than your band, etc., etc., etc. And at the end of the day, LeBron is not gonna go to Kyrie and be like, you know what, you know, your team is better than my team. He's not gonna do that. No one in the right mind is gonna do that. But when I tell you that the like I was saying, the pound for pound, like that we get in boxing, the stats, the facts, they all check. Everything he's saying right now, it checks out. Everybody that it has experienced a jazz kiss and tell, a live situation, whatever you want to call it, they know the truth. They know what it was. They know what it wasn't. But they know pound for pound that this is going to be something great for the city.
Listen.
But you got to understand, Polo, one thing about it, you know, a lot of the young kids that's out and partying heavy right now, they don't know the background behind Jazz Kiss and Tell. Like I said, with DJ Dope, anybody that knows Dope and his style of music, and like I said, if you ever see a bucket of Corona and a couple shots next to him,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. and Josh Deuce. See, the funny thing about it is Josh Deuce, they clowning, talking about old band, this and that. But last time I remember, the DJ of that band was in our era also. So you're setting up your youngins.
Oh yeah, Zophis
You're
used to be
setting
that
up your
era.
youngins.
Heavy.
You're setting up your youngins for failure, honestly speaking. And this is not me talking and being cocky. This is just facts.
I tried to be politically correct, and I knew he was gonna call it a spade a spade. You know.
And remember, but listen, another thing y'all forget too. Who was it was times where we didn't even have a full band. We'll probably have Dope in the keyboardist.
Yep.
And people forget who was the keyboardist for Dope at Kiss and Tell. I bet y'all don't even remember, because Young Win, he knew what he was talking about when he posted, make sure you bring the original people. Who is the original? We had on-call people, like, that's a part of the jazz. But people forget who was all over the mixtape when we was dropping those mixtapes. So, now, a person can't get mad at us if you end up seeing that same keyboardist on stage with Dope.
And at the end of the day, I will say this: if that happens, I don't care what version of Jazz Deuce. I don't care if there's 5 keyboard players on stage.
You can get all your favorite keyboardists. Them old heads gonna whoop that ass.
Bro,
I'm sorry, just being real with you.
And I will also say this: I had the pleasure. I did have the pleasure of playing on stage with T Claude once in Jazz Kiss and Tell, and I will say it's an
T Claude or T Claude?
Claude. It's an experience that you'll never forget.
Right. I agree.
Like I said, it took the managers a year to respond about this talent. I challenged them before, but the managers knew what time it was. They didn't want to set up, because let's just say this: if Jazz Deuce don't bring their A game, and like they said in the Facebook, we haven't been active for 5 years. It won't look good for them if you let a 5-year, the Undertakers come and thank you in front of your crowd.
But you know, let's talk facts. You can't say a Jazz wasn't active for 5 years. Just last year, with T.I. was.
No, it's not even that. And y'all forget about T.I. was.
No, come on,
bro. We got
just last year with T.I.
We got old hitters.
Just
Listen,
last year with
Pablo,
T.I.
Ou kon le gaman di nap di put yo a genou? So respect the gaman.
Listen, Mackenzie is not a person, I'm not going to say that's not easily impressed, but he's not someone that is easily shocked. And the facial expression and the conversation that he had with T.I. Ward after we got done playing last year, come on, bro. Like, it speaks volume. Especially when you have T.I. Ward, you have Dope. Don't even put me on stage. Don't even put Matthias on stage. Just those two alone would have carried that crowd.
Seul bagay m'a dit, si n'tendem bien pour moun k'ap suivi là, m'a pas dit en créole. M'a pas dit encore. Because we want to see this happen for the city. So whether we are giving our opinion or respecting or whatever the case may be, there is no harm intended. OK, t'entends bien? Pour moun qui pas comprendre créole, qui pas comprendre anglais, t'entends bien? Pas aucun mauvais bagay. Nous voulons pour ça fait pour city pour côté nous rete là.
Yep.
Mais c'est normal pour nous ba opinion pas nous. T'entends bien? So pour moi même pas de problème pour m'ta jazz tout ça avec jazz qui sintel. T'entends bien? M'a dit encore. Pour ta venir jouer là dans city il est belle pour nous. Mais on se l'a qui m'a dit moi même from a musician standpoint. City Hall. T'as monté jazz qui sintel. Jazz 12 mètres campé.
I honestly think.
What you mean, Polo? It don't even have to be. It don't even listen.
It doesn't have to be T.I.
Listen,
bro.
you're going. You're not understanding what I'm telling you, my brother. Listen, let me tell you. We have a roster. At the end of the day, it depends on what Dope wants to do and who he wants to bring. Listen, I just told you. Are you forgetting about the keyboardist named Marco? I don't think.
No, I told him about Marco. That boy was nasty.
Matter of fact, we have a guitarist. When we was at Soiree, this man made the whole crowd stop dancing to look at him play his guitar with his feet. Y'all forget about that?
Remember the time he played the guitar with his tongue?
Yes.
Hold
on, you forget about this?
Bruh.
Bro, I stopped playing when
so
you
you
did
think
that,
you
bro.
really think these youngins can stand in front of us? If you can't beat Jazz with Dope, let's just say Dope, you can't go against St. Cloud.
I agree with you when you're right, my brother.
Mes amis, t'entends bien, oui? Moi, dis bien moi-même. From a music standpoint. Moi, dis oui. So, si nous pas d'accord, c'est normal pour nous pas d'accord. Mais moi-même, j'ai dit opinion, pas ça me pensait.
So first, my little brother off top, but he knows what it is. And I told him, I said, bro.
So basically, so first, me la chercher ceinture pour mettre chita et pour prendre bâton après.
He better recruit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I give him permission to recruit wherever he want to recruit.
Honestly, and
I'm loving this. I'm loving it.
I love it too. Because when you really
Jazz Dude's moderate recruit.
Now,
moderate
the
recruit.
thing
I'm telling you
about
that
it
now.
is, I will say this. Mackenzie's talking about recruiting. This is a unit. Let's take the word jazz out of the whole kiss and tell, right? This is a unit. I've never been in a situation with the kiss and tell with you Dope as a unit, where he said, "Hey, bro, we're gonna rehearse." I've never rehearsed with these guys ever. A rehearsal's never happened. Ever. A rehearsal has never happened ever. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Grammon, si on Grammon contre la faire, il va faire une répétition.
Yes.
Pour si j'aime ça, only reason why Dope is coming back, I gave him a call. I said, bro, when you see what I saw? He said, yeah, I seen it. Simple conversation between me and him. Yeah, bro, you seen that, right? Yeah, I seen it. What you think? We're gonna have to, you know, have these boys kind of sit down for a little bit. They getting a little too over for themselves right now. I agree with you, homie. What you want to do? All right, let's just do it one time. Put them in the bed real quick and be about our business afterwards.
One time for Wall in the building. Solid is allié.
Simple. You hear that conversation? Let's go ahead and spank them real good. Spank them real decent. So that we can make them go back to the drawing board and really think about it. How do we let these old heads whoop the hell out of us? Once again, humble yourself.
Whoa. So wait. What happened, Gertie?
No, sinegyo bat nou san affaire.
Bat who?
Sinegyo, si just those bat kiss and tell.
Bon, tell them. And let me rephrase this.
What kind of...
Wait. Kezo, hold up. Hold up, Kezo. Tell them bien. And I must say this one more time. I am for the city.
But you know, honestly, this is not just for the city, right?
No,
this
but
is...
Kezo,
listen,
tell them.
hold on.
Kezo, tell them. Tell them. Let me put this disclosure out there. Tell them bien. Okay? To you, it may not be for the city. But
no, it's 100% for the city, but it's more than just for the city. Honestly,
I get it. But before we get to that, to your perspective, your point, moi-même, faut me faire bad déclaration par moi-même, parce que t'en es bien, parce que je vais job pour me faire. Je ne pas pour me penser it's a one-sided situation. T'en es bien, oui? Okay? But however, pour moi-même, moi vle ouais, qu'ils ont ça c'est ou ka ba bouya là, ba moi non ça c'est où? Okay?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Go ahead.
With the utmost confidence. Yeah, that was me.
What's it?
Yep.
Tell them bien. Fendi said this is not for the city. Fendi, I get you, I understand, but it is for the city. Tell them bien.
Absolutely.
So, moi-même, semble à m'abdil, c'est pas question de favoritism. I would love to see Jazz Juice perform with Jazz Kissintel or even with Sinclair. I really do. Believe it or not.
Wait, they haven't played with Sinclair yet?
No, they have.
No, we're not starting that again, please.
They have.
Please.
Now, then we? Listen, me and Zofash, we may have our differences. I get it. But I'm not going to knock his band down. Then bien, oui? You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I would love to see it. Because here's why.
Well, you leave that to us then. If you're not going to knock it down, leave that to us.
Okay. Bon. Là, that's not me. That's Kizo right there.
Kizo so du patron.
Bon. You see?
Leave that to us. No.
Okay. At this point, mon cap suivre live là, pas Pablo non là.
Hey,
Pablo.
Listen. And you know, it's funny because before McKinsey got on live, I was like, man, pound for pound, I don't know who could do it. And then when I just sit down and I actually think about the entire roster of everybody that's like that don't bro. What was it? This is probably a little bit before me, but we the 96 Bulls, bro. Okay. The three-peat.
Game 7?
What game 7? Jordan went to game 7?
Game 6?
What the hell? But when I have to sit down and think about everybody that's gone through, bro, I don't like. I was telling my wife and Biggs this at the same time. There was a point in time where Dope hit me up, and he goes, "Hey, Mike, bro, hey, you know, I'm coming to Kiss and Tell. Don't tell nobody, but you know, I want to go live. You already know how I flow, But some of the guys aren't available. I need you to get some guys, you know, together." I'm like, nigga, what? Okay, cool. Well, who do you have in mind? Well, there's a two fat lie. I'm like, oh, Don, okay.
Don.
I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Shout out to baby Don, man.
You know, but whenever he had me put something together, it's because he knew what he needed. Because even though y'all don't, and Mackenzie can tell me if I'm lying, he can stop me if I'm lying. He may not be as active, or he may not be active, or you may think that he's not listening and watching. But when he puts the pieces together, he knows what he's going to get out of it, even if there's no rehearsal. And that's the edge that he has.
Baby Don, you didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing, Baby Don.
You know, that's the edge that he has. And that's why before I said it,
they're giving you props.
it was all dependent on his mood. It was all dependent on what he wanted to do. All I knew is that we were gonna kill. There were times like I think the very first Kiss and Tell Port St. Lucie we played out there.
So basically, Mike, what you're saying is that Jazz Kiss and Tell is not coming for peace.
Oh,
No.
if it's for peace,
No.
Nelson
No.
Mandela can take his Nobel Peace Prize. Basket.
No. No. It's young versus. The thing is, this is for the city. City needs something like this anyway. This is basically my Kiss and Tell followers that was jamming the Kiss and Tell from 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That stopped, that had babies, that got married, that got saved. This is for them to show that the up and coming young kids right now that once upon a time, Polo, you knew
Alan,
that.
you're
once
right.
Once upon a time, Kiss and Tell had people all in rainbows at the mall, and it would be 6 to 7, whatever how many people in the building. No fights, no dramas, just pure vibe.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I think this is one of the biggest things that we need back in our city. And when you got young guys like Gertie that's doing what they're doing, and continuing to do what they're doing, little by little, it's gonna start connecting the dots in our city. You know, at the end of the day, something like that is needed because it'll give those followers a reason to come back outside.
Yes.
Because it's like now we want to show y'all young bucks how you really vibe and how y'all really party. You get what I'm saying? So Jazz Dudes is just like I said, is the clash of the titans, the young versus the old. So, like I said, I'm letting y'all know, talk to them, follow. The managers know Sabine and Young Win know what time it is. They was once upon a time. Sabine would grab a CD every chance. She'll call my phone. Hey, I need a CD. So if you sit back and really listen, people like Gertie may not know.
No, mdela no mixtape yo. Matla na CD yo. I wasn't in the Kiss and Tell CD era. I was in the mixtape era.
Them CD eras, again, like you said.
I didn't get a CD.
The CD era had the city in a chokehold. It was crack.
Yes.
There's not one car that didn't have that
CD
CD
have the CD
in it.
Fact.
Bro,
name me a jazz. Name me.
Speaking of the mixtape, man, shout out to DJ 509, man. Come on now. I'm listening.
509 was just that was the scary part. You had 509 as the backup. Our roster was too mean, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So whatever Jazz Dude's gonna bring to the table, they better they recruit the right people. Because, like I said, Joe Fresh know what time it is. Because Joe Fresh was there. He witnessed everything.
Okay.
So you challenging Franklin without going through improving to your teacher that you're better than him first. Then going to the master. It doesn't work that way.
It been messing up. Go ahead, bro. Right now, because we ain't gonna lie, brother. Go ahead and stick your piece one last time, because for the whole Ali one for the family show up. So
I'm gonna say this. Gertie, they gonna need your help. So that's all I'm gonna say.
That's so.
You better recruit for them.
Nigga, get them the no just Kiss and Tell. Yo, Jim, get
Good
them
luck,
boy.
bro.
Hey, you know the worst part? The worst part is I saw the post. I looked at it. I'm like, I'm not gonna say nothing. And then I tell McKenzie, I'm like, hey, are they gonna prove you wrong, or or is this gonna happen? But regardless, he knows I'm ready whenever he.
Let me
say
that.
Hey,
I'm gonna
say like this. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. If we win, they might have crashed this guy.
Kizzo.
Oh, no. D-Leon, go.
Hey, wait.
Don't.
Hold up. Hey.
D-Leon, go. Please.
No. Hold up.
Please.
I'm gonna try to get Sabine on the line as all young win on the line.
Yeah, she need to come talk for
You know
her.
what I'm saying? Because we cannot just keep it as a
that's okay.
as a
But I need
Kizzo
him
type
to say
thing.
what he said again.
I understand.
Say it one more time.
Sinu Bacho, Pablo, they model with classic jazz. You can call it jazz.
Let me get young win on the line. Kizzo, we're gonna send you up, buddy, because we gotta get young win on the line. All right.
May God bless you guys.
All right, you got it. Tenfold. Hey, yo. Listen. Anybody's watching this right now, tag Young Wen, because I'm gonna try to call him, because I don't want to make it seem like it's
it's a one-sided conversation.
No.
Now I will say this.
Let me get Young Wen on the line right now.
I don't know who has it, but this is good for the city. But hey, as I recall, there's a piece of hardware that Kiss and Tell purchased for the best band in the city, and I think you should put that piece of hardware up on the line. You know, championship.
I know it's
belts.
late, but Young Win, wake your butt up, man.
You should
I know it's late.
Compa Mania. You know what I'm saying? You know, you should definitely put that belt on the line. See what happens.
Because I'm done there là for passer balle puis vinn there Pablo. Il dit Pablo c'est ci, Pablo c'est là.
Bragging rights.
The next thing I know me lever moi vite me craser. Tendez-moi?
No, I think it's bragging rights.
No, me tag Young Win for me, bro.
2, 1,
No, that's
4.
the message.
All right.
Or Sabine. Someone tag Sabine on the line for me.
Sabine.
I'm gonna try to call her right now.
Please, somebody.
I'm gonna do my due diligence.
Someone, please call 911.
I feel like this is gonna be sacrilegious.
All right, let Gertie's over here like trying to process everything. Gertie, what do you think about all of this?
Honestly, I don't think this is for the city.
Wait.
Oh,
you think?
I don't honestly think it's for the city.
You and two other people said the same thing. Why is that?
I think this is more so of something where it's like respect. It's more like
vendetta.
Not even vendetta. Like how you said, it's more like, okay, I like the concept of old versus new.
Okay.
I rather that versus, you know, like, and I like a good bragging rights, a good competition. Like, keep it there. Keep it at that. Like, yo, we want it. We want the competition. Just like a boxer. You know, you don't just go to the heavyweight champ. You know, you go to the champ and it's like, oh, yeah, I want it. No, you got to kind of, I understand where Josh was coming from. And they say, y'all, damn, like, okay, because y'all not performing, y'all not doing things. But there's a lot of boxers that don't fight.
Just like, for example, the Jake Paul and Tyson fight.
Okay, yeah,
right.
Something like
That's
that.
the way I see it. But Tyson a bad man, bro. I don't care what nobody.
Old versus new. We get it.
So that's where, at least as far as
for the record, that Pablo did make the attempt to call both Young Win and Sabine.
Yeah, I've been money.
I don't have Zo Fresh number, or at least if he changed number or not. Not playing political side, but to be honest with you, I don't have, so someone can tag him.
But I honestly feel like they're gonna tell y'all they're ready, and I feel like honestly they're like,
and
it's just
it's not gonna be nothing that we don't know.
Yeah,
they're gonna say
I don't know if the last number I have. I'm gonna try anyway.
But I just feel like they're
to see.
There's a point of confidence.
No,
you get.
Fendi, I'm not messing.
Oh
baby.
no, of course.
There's a point of confidence you get in the business, and I'm not gonna lie, that we all go through it. Once you get that buzz, you get, and I think the thing that's pushing them more.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Who that?
Daddy, someone else called you.
Yeah.
I hear a daddy something. Somebody's calling you. Is this DJ Zo Fresh?
Daddy.
Hello?
Is this Zo Fresh?
Yeah.
Zo Fresh is Pablo from Hmi Live. How are you? You're live right now.
What?
No, to be clear, we just had Mackenzie on the live. We were talking about the whole Jazz Kiss and Tell, Jazz Do situation. Mackenzie gave his piece. The boy said basically, y'all not ready. We didn't want it to be a one-sided conversation.
Zo Fresh went lato.
So we
wanted to call you. So, Gertie here, Leo here, Pablo here. You live in front of the people. So we just like we were talking last night. We had Mackenzie on the line to just now. We want to get your piece, perspective on the whole situation. Talk to the people, let them know where you stand on this.
I just want to say hi to y'all boys. Y'all boys in the building. Get I don't know who else is in the building.
Say Leo, my show.
Leo, Pablo, and everybody that's watching this in my life. Shout out to you guys. Mackenzie kon jazz moun nan men, yi wè relevel, nou wage problem jazz dous, na pou level nou touye anko. So, the thing about it is,
I love it.
Yeah.
Premièrement, Mackenzie, ou pa kay pon Tiawol pa jazz Kiss and Tell, pou vin avè nan jazz Kiss and Tell. I need the original jazz Kiss and Tell. That's what I want.
What's the original jazz Kiss and Tell?
Paisaje joué, non, pa la joué. I feel like Mackenzie gonna about to go and do a recruit.
You know, the crazy part is Mackenzie said that you guys are going to be the ones that are going to have to recruit.
Nah, bro. Nah. You know, Jazz Juice, the only person right now that's not active in Jazz Juice is Montana. That's it. So you don't have to recruit nobody.
Is it fair to say to get Young Wing on the line?
Young Wing?
Uh-huh.
Actually, I still call Young Wing because my name out on board.
I told y'all it's done deal with them, like, and I feel like that's what the Newman and them in general.
Hold on.
We just say what we need to say.
Listen. We're gonna send you off, but we wanna ask this because Gertie actors. Zo Fresh, if it's for you, who has to be on the stage for Jazz Juice for you to consider it the original? I'm not Jazz Juice, for Jazz Kiss and Tell for it to be the original Jazz Kiss and Tell.
Ok. C'est une grosse question. Maison Rosa avec Eva, DJ Do.
Okay.
The key, what's that keyboard player name that used to come from down south with though? I forgot his name.
Marco or?
I think Marco, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Côté Marco, bon moi. Leo there à Citrus, right? Après ça, do y'all have a guitar player?
We have my cousin Al.
Okay, bon Al. Nous pas jouer tambour.
Nous pas besoin de tambour, c'est moi-même qui tambour.
Yeah, nous pas jouer gong, nous pas jouer tambour. Right? Exactly. Bon montage. Bon montage. Vai fazer a hora, vai estar de ciclone. Give me those proposals.
No way. No,
the thing about it is,
if that's the original members, I feel like that's fair.
Because the thing about it is, too, guys, y'all have to understand too. I'm about to go against my teacher because this jazz thing, Dope is one of the dudes that give me a lot of points. So c'est comme si son teacher avait qu'on élève qui va jouer là. Bah quand si ça a été non, ça commence à grand monde. I don't know, but I'm about to whoop my teacher. That's all I know.
Oh, all right. Let's get Young Win on the line. We gotta get more perspective. Parce que Zo Fresh fin parler.
That's
crazy. All right, Zo Fresh, we appreciate you.
Guys, I want everybody to know this is a friendly type thing. It's nothing serious. Yeah. I love Mackenzie. Mackenzie loves Jazz Juice. I love Jazz Kiss and Tell. Dope, like I said, Dope is my teacher. So, probably people pense qu'on se fait groupe. This speaking entre Jazz Juice and Jazz Kiss and Tell. It's a friendly little competition.
Yeah.
That we doing just to bring people a little light and a little energy more to the city.
Yeah.
That's it. Probably moun pense se groupe is speaking pour me dire oh, je peux dire à Mackenzie.
Yeah. But I will say this.
10-4.
Like I told you last night in front of J Style, I may love y'all, but it's nothing personal.
Nothing personal. Afterwards, we'll shake hands, we kiss and everything. It don't matter.
All right, moi, je vais faire phone call là, just to rectify it, pour mettre pas au lieu dehors.
Cut long win, please.
So, qu'on y a là, m'bral bay young win on ti bruit, mais sans bill pour call la base.
Commercial
no problem. Thank you guys for calling.
No problem.
June 30th, Copa Holly Brunch. Don't forget, y'all. We live.
Hey, man.
DDK straight from Broward. First time in Orlando.
Il pas dit October 26, non?
June 30th. I was October 26, y'all.
Copa Halloween, oublie.
Copa Halloween fly about no minute, no? Yeah, with promotion for that.
And yes, for the record, we are randomly calling people because that's our job. We're calling it live right now. Hey, why not?
Sages. What's up, my boy?
Why not?
Young Win.
What's going on?
What's up, brother?
What's going on?
Man, wake up, man. Wake up.
and don't come here giving Star 94.5 voices, please.
Nah,
we know how you speak. Don't try and add bass to your voice.
No. Il t'a fonti dormir
ouais collant attendez eh ben ouais wake up boss yo attendez non mais on petit briga parler tout petit man en Jazz Kiss and Tell avec Jazz Douce.
Yeah.
So nous besoin opinion parce que nous fait pas la Zo Fresh là, libre opinion parle.
No, we have Mackenzie, and so now we need you.
Nous parle à Mackenzie libre opinion parle, so qu'on a besoin même comme manager pour ba opinion pas.
Like if it's gonna happen or
no. So you gotta ask the right questions, man. So Zo Fresh came out here. Basically, Jazz Juice about to whip some ass. Mackenzie's
English.
Oh, sorry. Jazzu's about to whoop that tail. You know, Mackenzie came on and said, y'all have no chance of beating the teacher. And when, he didn't say if, he said when y'all lose,
teacher?
he said Jazz Kiss and Tell is the teacher, Jazz Deuce is the student. And before you get to the master, which is Saint Claude, you have to go through the teacher. And he also stated that when y'all lose, fuck Nukazi.
Mazo discraze ben nan.
That's how you have to do it, Pablo. Journalism at its finest.
Même di nek ki bat nan yo pour booking lot neg lan. E samedi. Même kon kobe kop jazz ki sitel koute, même konen pri jazz 12, nek ki bat pour booking lot neg lan. Et puis da set monsieur.
Bon, moi-même, tellement bas de justice and de la même besoin de tout le monde justice and de nous respecter ça au fait les je tout le monde n'a fini c'est là ça va faire tout le monde et puis pour côté d'expérience ça fini quand il y a jazz dans le market là nous va faire causer et I mean justice and de a toujours besoin nous continuer on est élèves nous et on n'a pas honte projet et puis n'a pas honte projet et puis pour faire là pas comparer jazz qui c'était là avec jazz de ça ou une comparaison même et élèves nous qui moi cher nous ca battre ça bon
He really compared y'all though. He didn't compare y'all. He really said that it's more of an old school versus new school. So it's more like, you know, you guys are going against the old generation and you guys are the new one versus the new generation.
So what y'all think? Y'all think justice and can be jazz? Même jazz pas bien même à faire répétition. N'a pas de question jazz.
Tout est jazz pas faire répétition. Sans l'autre bagaille oui. Tout est jazz pas faire répétition.
Côté nous qu'on faire répétition et donne qui qu'on a fait nous faire répétition. Écoute nous faire répétition. Là nous avec justice and là nous va même faire répétition. Donc nous mettre bloqué tout âge là. By justice and quoi.
Hey, wait, but you know what? Hey.
C'est qu'on est content de pratiquer, monsieur.
C'est pas jazz qui t'a fait ça jazz de Solando.
Wow.
C'est vous Mario, oui.
Wow. You know what's crazy? Yon mwen ti kwa ese pou li men pou tèt pal la bat jazz ki sentel. But yon mwen ki este mon joué?
Mon cher, nous sommes sous batterie.
Batterie, oui. Léo.
Non, pas quoi, non, me distrait.
Distrait, oui, d'où? Avec distrait, on cap bat jazz qui sentel?
Oui, bon, yes. Et les questions de la vie, je m'bavle pour moi, Léo, à mon stage. Et m'bavle, ouais, Baby Don sous batterie. Parce que c'est pas où c'est qu'on joue. Music original.
What he's saying that you guys should have the original members.
But attends though,
original jazz de sapla. Original jazz, tout jazz de sapla.
But return. Now, this is from a media perspective. T'entends bien, oui? I feel like most of the tout à l'heure que fermer storage à sans pratiquer nos façons qui garantit genre pas bagarre parce que jazz douce il y a un nombre de temps qu'il a joué. Jazz Sintel, un nombre de temps qu'il pas joué.
Okay, how many times do I gotta tell y'all we don't need to rehearse? Like we've never
We don't need
to rehearse. If we rehearse, it's a luxury.
So you guys Allen Iverson of the band.
Peter,
what's happening to
everybody on the band is Jordan.
We don't need to rehearse.
Wow. Everybody on the band is Jordan.
Wow.
Oh, on go statement to faire là.
Well, moi m'a pensé chercher solution. Mais so dit à la base.
Everybody on the band was a Jordan. Still is a Jordan.
Wow.
And everybody in Josus is in their prime.
You right.
Kind of.
Okay. Comparaison tout petit. DJ to DJ. Zo fresh and dope.
Okay.
Guitar gon avantage. Zo fresh a boule ça.
À qui ça?
He's basically going pound for pound. So basically he's saying Zofresh dope. Zofresh got it. Okay. Keep going. Next.
Qui est-ce qui a joué batterie pour Kissendel?
Leo. Right.
Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Leo gospel like no. Gospel I give it to Leo. But compa not from Leo na compa. Gospel music, I'll give it to Leo 100%.
Wow.
I'm not compa not crazy.
No, I gotta hear this.
Who else?
No, because
Parle.
He didn't say the name. You can't say that.
Parle, young one.
Yes, I've joué pour Jazz
Non kita do gospel music. Leo batkin pot moun. Compa batkin be Leo no parle.
Who's playing for Jazz Deuce?
Who's playing for Jazz Deuce?
Mbaka oui pour le secret. Mais ça me Non besoin moun ka.
I will say.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna say it on the live right now. The only person in Orlando that can take me compa on drums is Baby Don, and since he's not playing for y'all not taking me. Point blank period. Point blank period.
Leo, c'est pas pour
la parler.
C'est pas gâte pour nous, Leo. Et compa can be bat fait. Et qui est encore? Non, guitare encore, bon. La crazy.
You never seen Al play? Oh man.
You sick. Between let me start.
Guitar players in the city.
So, retenez-moi là. So, retenez-moi. Young one, si me comprend analytique ou dit me comme ça que si c'est dans compas, pas de problème ou prendre Leo.
Okay. I respect your opinion.
Attends, oui. On a jamais dans keyboard là qu'on y a.
Qui est-ce qui a joué keyboard pour Kiss Intel?
Qui est-ce qui a joué keyboard pour Jazz Deuce?
Qui a joué keyboard pour Jazz Deuce? That's the question.
Jazz Montana keyboard pour Jazz Deuce.
Okay, so ça veut dire que now you compare. Okay, pas de problème. So Montana sur keyboard. So qui a joué keyboard pour Kiss Intel? Marco.
Yeah.
Right? So on veut dire comme ça que d'après opinion pas. That Montana is better than Marco.
Montana can't limit anytime, any day.
Aye. You know what?
Moi-même personnellement. Personnellement.
Ton combat.
This is gonna be the biggest bragging rights of the city. They will be in charge of promotion.
With him.
Par contre, Jazz Orlando, Jazz Deuce monte tout ce Javel, nous va faire finir. Premier Jazz nous fait finir, c'est Climax. Et deuxième Jazz encore nous fait finir, c'est Explicit. Même quand on dit à parler, c'est un bon Jazz là. Les Jazz nous cabao respect. Les Jazz nous cabao respect. But dès vous montez sur, dès vous êtes dans la compétition, vous venez à Jazz Deuce, vous allez pour des prêts pour vous,
pour des prêts. Au nom du Père et du Fils et du Saint-Esprit. Mais young one.
I'm looking forward to it. By Jazz until Jazz is la for chapter ça fini parce que moi tout focus nous bon. C'est 5 ans pour caler 5 ans tout. But n'a commencé à ti mon petit avant, n'a commencé à ti mon petit dans pour Jazz dans pour
Well, young one. Great minds in your life, bro. We appreciate you for calling in, giving your opinion, bro. Like we've all said, and it's nothing but healthy, fun, love. Because at the end of the day, like I told Zo Fresh this last night, we were having a conversation. The city has too much talent, and all the bands that are coming up, trying to come up, whatever y'all doing. Keep pushing, because at the end of the day, it's time that we showcase Orlando's talent. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I love it. The city's on fire. I love it. It's good for the city, because at the end of the day, there's going to be a band for somebody.
Hey, attends, young one. I'm going qui made a comment under the live. Il dit que with 5 ans, make sure y'all play the original music. If y'all get past Jazz Kiss and Tell. So ça veut dire que nous pas qu'à jouer aucune musique.
When we get that.
He said when we get past, not if.
Yeah. not if.
I love it. I
Ou
love
met
it, guys.
Listen.
Bon, là, et si messieurs, même Pablo Jean-Baptiste a dit pour être ma live, là nous préférons me connaître parce que I would love to see this battle.
Oh, you gotta go live for the world, bro.
No, I want to see this battle parce que
Pablo said he taking a night off, y'all.
T'as
If
bien?
y'all don't show up to the gig, y'all not gonna see it from the comfort of your
T'as
bed.
bien? Don't be like Wall and don't show up. T'as bien?
Non, bon, et ça, nous comme ça. Non, par exemple, ou pas bien moi.
Whoa!
No, before I even say anything. Tout bas fait avec respect. One me avant, even me throwing a shout out to you guys. Please don't know it's nothing but love.
Oh, of course.
Leo S knows is nothing but love. You feel me? Right. But as long as there's respect, I'm there. But the minute that I feel like he is going out of hand, when I respect the moon, because si the average when they say the bias, I won't even have a lot, but we're gonna do it with respect.
Yeah,
well, brother,
respect the shots. I won't. But disrespect, so don't disrespect me, because once you disrespect me, then ils sont l'autre barrière. Fait me traiter tout le monde à respect. C'est seul barrière qui a fait que là, on gig qu'on t'a pas fait is when somebody decided to take a left.
Eh bien, c'est ça fait que nous prenons initiative là pour nous aider chaque membre. Pour nous faire reconnaître exactement ça qui passe, qui ça qui parle, parce que nous pas voulons faire un bagage qui paraît un seul bord. Au bon moment, qui sont relais, les bails participal. Nous relais avant de pas joindre nous relais Sabine, nous pas joindre Sabine. Moi personnellement, moi les eaux fraîches. Petit Lia pick up, petit daddy, somebody calling you.
They didn't need to know all that, bro. I know we were live, but damn.
Attendez, ouais, so, li récipient téléphone nan, li bay participal, so me dit après ça, ou te relé sous ligne nan. So, nous obligé pour, parce que, ça nous voulait faire un bagay, une belle polémique.
Yeah.
Ok? N'a dit comme ça parce que nous connaissons que Shabbat Vice, for over 3 decades, c'était une belle polémique qui était campée, c'est ça qui a aidé Ben yo à avancer. So, basically, d'ailleurs, un bagay la boy ici, parce que, like Leo said, moi me dit ça tout tantôt, Orlando plein talent là-dedans.
Yes.
It does not make sense pour que raison que you n'en nous pas qu'à grandir pour nous voler aller. Vous voyez de là?
So, on va même regarder tout Pablo, not to go off by sujet n'a parlé. Orlando c'est tellement de talent même. On va chaque compte a besoin d'une prendre musicien même. C'est Orlando qui prend musicien même. But on va j'aime comprendre même. Si nous tous décider on pas parler jazz on parle de jazz qui a besoin de Orlando en général. Si nous chaque nous décider nous n'a qu'on pousser. Nous prenons musicien, il y a des mecs qui connaissent jouer Orlando même. Si quelqu'un peut qui défend qui pour good jazz, pas ça facile à jouer. Mais nous pas de ça, chaque monde c'est pareil à gérer. Des fois on a géré ça, on a géré ça par gérer talent, ou à que ça mon a fait et puis discipline tout même. Il y a grand jazz Orlando par une discipline, ça sont pas classé puis faut jazz. Il y a jazz moi qui gagne potentiel qui c'est arrivé, but you pas une discipline.
Eh bien, young one, it takes people like you, it takes people like me, it takes people like Leo or Gertie to spread the education, the knowledge. Parce que, je crois qu'un peu dans nos plus gros problèmes nous gagnons, c'est manque d'éducation. Entendez bien, oui? Parce que, j'en levé pas, j'en levé, sans comprendre, pas ça me comprendre. But however, si que sans comprendre, ou fait me comprendre ni, et then un compromis entre nous deux, nous qu'à apprendre et nous qu'à avancer. Entendez bien? So, c'est ça lié. So, Sordia là, je suis 100% avec Sordia parce que je suis d'accord avec vous. Orlando plein. Et je dis ça déjà dans le show, je dis ça déjà sur live, je dis ça sur Facebook. Depuis un musicien dehors besoin, non ben dehors besoin musicien, sur Orlando you vient recruit. Je dis ça déjà.
Orlando Wolven bon.
Vous de là, so li l'heure li temps, mon sabara qui m'a dit moi-même ni quand qui s'intel ni quand jazz douce, moi-même j'ai place. Ça veut dire m'attend nous. Ça m'a dit. Mais anyway, grand frère m'babal ke bon comme dit merci. Je dis pas qu'on second dernier bagage dit. Eh bien, et ça n'a fait passer moi-même place à côté m'a fait là, moi voulais faire pour faire la caille moi. La caille moi pour le faire. Et on passer un stage, je voulais pour tout le monde camper pour regarder stage là en face. Et si nous voulons, on peut mettre jazz douce non bord et on peut mettre jazz qui c'était dans l'autre bord.
You know what? He can actually do that for real.
That just to show you how big the place is.
can actually do it for real.
Non,
Ok.
Pablo, faut que Simon yo joue pas parce que les gens yo pas jouer Simon yo faut que vital dormi.
Sit down.
Nous va faire des stages faut que Simon yo fin avant et pour grand mon âge. Là je vais Simon
That boy said, Mike, drop.
I dropped it.
All right. Well,
Young one, thank you, bro.
We appreciate you, my boy.
All right, have a good one, man.
You too, man.
I appreciate your family. Thank
Passez
you.
bonne soirée, Pablo, Gerby, Leo. You know, it's nothing but respect for y'all boys, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, family, you got it.
Bro, I love it. When I tell you guys that I love it.
Oh my God.
Wow. And I think Gertie can tell you how long I've.
No, I want Gertie to be the referee.
Yeah.
I'm gonna vote and pay. Matter of fact, Gertie's income is on me.
I've told Gertie this a long time ago before the Solids and the Hennessy's, and I told him, I'm like, eventually we're gonna get to a point where we're gonna do it ourselves. Like the bands are gonna do it ourselves. Like, and it's gonna be a friendly competition. I'm like,
Don. Big Don. I want Big Don to be present.
Oh, of course.
And guess what? Now I'm going to advocate for the 2 stage. Parce que m'pa vle ke on musicien fin jouer,
and then sabotage.
And then après ça on monter pour dire que oui que était bagay son. No.
Yeah.
So ça veut dire Young Gwen, Zo Fresh, Sabine, Kizo, all the camps. T'entends bien? I'm going to advocate pour Jazz Douce non stage, Jazz Kissintel non l'autre stage là.
Yeah.
So ça veut dire que nous tous en face. C'est comme ça m'dawel.
And to answer Alan's question, the only fair way to do it is just like football. Flip the coin. Who plays first? You flip the coin.
D'accord. But I'm still vecha on non stage.
Oh no, I agree.
Everybody on stage.
Song for song.
That's it. Jazz Douce fin jouer.
For
song.
You go song for song?
That's it. Let's do it.
And you actually have the time limit on that mug?
Yep. Alan, we're going to flip a coin, Alan. We're going to flip a coin.
Go on, man. When
Yeah.
you get
Let's do it.
5 songs, that's 10 songs each by la fin qui était DJ fait half time. Et puis, il faut que juge.
That's it. So ça veut dire, Jazz Douce fin jouer, biou, il posé. Jazz Kissintel jouer pour le répondre. Biou. Jazz Douce jouer pour le répondre. Biou.
The people going to decide. You don't know whose song hit.
And the crazy thing about it is, you're right when you say people are going to decide. But it also always comes down to this. Just because the playlist is kind of similar, there has to be, and I know it sounds weird, but there has to be a sit down to be like, all right, this is the pool. This is what we're going to choose out of. This is what we're going to play. So that way, there's no like, oh, they played the Sinklin song. Well, we're going to play the Sinklin song because we played. You get what I'm saying? It's repetitive at that point. At that point,
They pour jouer en jazz, ou pas jouer en l'autre musique jazz.
Yeah.
So jazz qui c'est jouer en musique 5 là, jazz pas jouer en musique 5 là.
MJ, attention MJ, attention.
MJ goes, hey, flip what? Jazz Kissing Till people come at 1 a.m. so they have to go laugh.
Bon.
Hey, listen. No, listen.
Go ahead.
Hey guys, I love it. I love it for the city.
Definitely.
Last topic to end the night. Easy topic. We were talking about Orlando bands. After all the smoke is clear, who do you guys think have next?
To be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you what I would love to see. I would love to see Kizo bring the belt, and then at the end of yep, okay.
Defend that mug.
Tandewi, Kizo, I want you to bring that to bring that belt, okay, and then let Josephine jouer. Let the public decide who's the best, and then pour raise yo pour buy belt là. Ça c'est si wap buy li, si wap buy. Tandem bien si wap buy li.
And then, because I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yes, Zofresh, 2 stage.
That idea that
and
Mackenzie
yes,
had,
I have 2 stage. Yes.
That idea Mackenzie had all them years ago. About I think it was like maybe 2, 3. I think it was pre-COVID, honestly, when he was like, "Yo, Compamania." I forgot what the two. I forgot which 2.
You're right.
Remember?
Yeah.
And then he actually brought the belt. Joker was wearing it to some of the Kiss and Tells at one point.
Yep.
You know, I know the belt still. Then that's why I said I know the belt still exists.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Put the belt on the line.
Yo, brother, let me tell you, man, we're not gonna stay too long because we gotta go. Go Go ahead and in fact.
You didn't answer the question.
Which one?
Who got next?
Of what? Of the bands?
The bands in Orlando. Who got next?
There's nobody that has it.
No.
You don't think so?
I'm gonna tell you what I see.
I gotta fight for that.
You used the word pull earlier, and I want to keep that. You want to know why I said that? Because let's look at it. We already know that at this point in 2024, we cannot conform ourselves. T'entends bien, oui? So, on va pas dire que moi vle ouais. Voilà, me commencer programme moi dit comme ça que trois ben. That is my choice, my category. It's different from your perspective, but ça c'est jazz pam. Ça c'est moi-même. Okay? So ça veut dire pour qu'il y ait jazz pop, and then there's nothing wrong with that. So ça veut dire parce que moi ouais talent qui gagne. So I want to see those talent flourish. So si mal do comme ça que that
Baby
I want
don't geek comme ça, Jazz Hennessy all day.
Okay. T'entends bien. Si mal do comme ça, it's funny because it's just about this Jazz Hennessy.
Yeah.
Si mal do comme ça, I want to see Jazz Hennessy win. Then at this point, I'm leaving Climax behind. I'm leaving Explicit behind. I'm leaving Jazz Deuce behind. I'm leaving Jerem behind. I'm leaving Solid behind and all the other band. No.
Jerem is pretty solid. I saw their clip from the festival.
Okay. So the idealistic is that I really do want to see something from Orlando to happen, to take place. I really do. And then that's on God.
Yeah.
So, Mbaba dit comme ça que who got next. Moi, je dis comme ça que qui play parce que mais pour quelle raison? While dans Solid Gounia, où est 3 players from Hennessy, 2 players from Explicit. While dans Explicit Gounia, où après 2 players yo. While dans Climax, où après 2 players from Explicit, 2 players from Hennessy. Est-ce qu'on l'a même? So everybody co and mango. Yeah. Voilà? So Mbaba dit comme ça I want to see this jazz and that jazz. I want to see the pool win.
Yeah. And I like that you used that because, you know, there was a discussion in one of the chats, and even a discussion now under the chat right now. And, you know, I said it before. No one is going to say, oh, well, this band
Correct,
is...
Alan, correct.
No one's going to say, oh, well, your band is better than my band, or his band is better than my band, or his band is the best. No one's going to say that. Like, Don's in 2 bands. That man said Hennessy all day. Okay. And that's good. That's fine.
Yeah.
Me? I don't care who got next,
and
personally.
Before we close, I would love to see that trending. Il commence avec Jazz qui s'intègre avec Jazz Deuce. Then après ça, it could be Climax and Explicit, or Climax and Hennessy, or it could be Solid and Hennessy, it could be Solid and Climax.
Climax and Hennessy, pas fait.
Well, I just want the bands to know.
I'm just
giving
an example.
Yeah.
To get their stuff together, because Come By Me Friday is coming for all of you.
Yeah.
And you will prove yourself. I just want you to know that Jazz Hennessy did 300 and counting.
You see, that's what I'm saying. And
just letting you know.
I love that segue. October 26th, on Halloween, hosting by your boy Gertie.
Yes.
You see, I done took it. So, même si they book, I don't care. Entendez-moi? Okay? And the lineup will coming soon, officially. Parce que Mbable dit Climax going to be there, Explicit going to be there, or Hennessy going to be there, because someone checked me on the live the other day about Hennessy of been there. So ça veut dire que, oui, they did. So ça veut dire que, let's confirm, and then let me confirm them up like it. But I can confirm Gertie is going to be there.
Oui,
Alan is funny. That man said Climax versus Hennessy never gonna happen. You know what? I will say this to end the live. Just this one segue to end the live. There are so many people that are asking for a Climax Hennessy. Alan's absolutely right. Me and him have been on the phone to talk about it countless times. That gig makes no business sense. It can never happen. I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
One of the faces of Jazz Hennessy is Baby Don.
It's not just one.
I said one of the faces.
Okay. I got
of Jazz Hennessy is Baby Don. Baby Don is also one of the faces of Climax. One of the guitar players of Hennessy is Matthias. Matthias is the main guitar player of Climax. When you really sit down and look at it on paper, it doesn't make sense. It's not in the best interest.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Of either party.
You know? Exactly. And at the end of the day, you know, I love them boys.
Correct, young win.
Yeah, it's the same thing. At the end of the day, you know, I will always support them boys. I will say it on the live. If I've never said it on live before, I will say it now. Let's stop the stigma of calling Hennessy a Climax 2.0 or a baby Climax.
No, it's not. You know what? See,
people are doing it. I'm not saying that, you know. Of course, the different players and all that other stuff. So I get it. But just like I said last week, just because a musician is playing in multiple bands doesn't mean that, he can't make his bread and do what he has to do. There's discipline that goes along with it. Don't get it twisted. But there's nothing wrong with that. And I always wish them boys nothing but success. I support them boys. I tell Don, if Jeff can play in Éclat and play in Harmonique at the same time,
right?
There's no reason why you can't do it on a even
something else that I can't believe. Every time I said I want to keep the live under 1 hour, we end up passing the 3 hour threshold. So, Gertie.
Yeah. Kobale Brunch, June 30th. We got DDK coming to Orlando for the first time. Just want you guys to know this is one of the hottest brunches from down south coming to Orlando, bringing that South Florida vibe to what's already great here. So, shout out to Ladies Brunch. Shout out to Lava. Shout out to anyone that's
speaking of,
doing,
I meant to talk about that, about the brunch last night. Yeah,
anyone that's really doing work.
No, it was last night.
Like, us out here trying to make the scenery different.
Right.
There is a lot of guys that are copycatting, that are doing the same events, that are doing stuff that are honestly played out. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is why you guys aren't winning. Isn't this because of that? It's like, you guys are not thinking outside of the box anymore. You guys are just trying to stay in this little box, and it's like, okay, the game nights are dead, guys. It's over with. These are things we do to have fun, and it's like, when you overplay and you just keep doing it, and then the next guy down the street is doing it, and the other guy around the corner, I'm not saying to knock your hustle, but at least be different, use the creativity right. So that's all I'm saying. As far as Orlando, I just want to see us to be more creative. I want us to see us work together more. And I do love the bragging rights, as long as, like how Youngwin said, as long as you respect each other and we do it with discipline. So most def, right? That's me.
Guys, listen, you already know what the vibes is. Whether it's Hennessy, whether it's Climax, whether it's Explicit, Solid, Jim, Jazz Deuce, Jazz Kiss and Tell, your favorite duo, it doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, I'll see what I did there. Anyway, there's room for everybody to flourish and to win. Because at the end of the day, there's going to be a vibe for everyone. Hennessy doesn't play the same way Climax plays. Explicit doesn't play the same way Sages plays. Jazz Deuce doesn't play the same way Jazz Kiss and Tell play. Jazz Deuce don't play the same way Dice play. I don't know if Dice is still a thing. But every band is different. And I love it. There's gonna be something. Shut up, Gertie.
Mais get up crier là.
No, it's because of what I'm saying,
bro. This man too funny.
So, but there's always gonna be something for everyone, and make sure you guys tune in. Shout out to Ladies Brunch. They had a great event last night. I was fortunate to share the stage.
J-Star, shout out to you, fam.
I was fortunate to share the stage with two other great keyboardists that are coming up.
Yo, shout out to you, Sequad. Yep.
I've watched Joe Sway grow up. I know his whole family. Shout out to that boy. He's killing right now.
My number 2.
Shout out to T-Code playing with DC. That man got off the plane and drove up from Fort Lauderdale just to be part of the party.
Yep, that's what's up.
So, and then, at the end of the day, I'm always going to shout out myself. Even though I had to, and for lack of better term or words, I had to bust out, my guitar that's been in hiding and come, use that money, you know what I'm saying? But, it was fun. I love y'all. Shout out to, Climax. Music dropping soon. Shout out to Explicit. I heard you guys are working on stuff. Shout out to Jazz Deuce. I heard you guys are working on stuff too. I'm excited. Solid. Again, stay solid. Make sure you guys go back to formula. Everything that we told you guys the last show, work on that. Make sure you guys are gelling. Hennessy, you guys are doing y'all thing. I'm waiting on original music now. Basket. Originality is always going to be the best thing. I'm personally getting a belt for this matchup. HMI. Oh! New belts! Please. Put a...
Says the man himself.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's now, for round Pablo, 2. Round 3 or round 2. All right, we gotta go. We gotta do it. Let me say this, guys. Definitely, I appreciate you guys for watching the show, and I appreciate it. And thank you for allowing HMI Live to come back into the community, because I did stop for a minute and we're back at it. So over the time, you're gonna see different faces.
Yes, Don.
You're gonna see Patu. You're gonna see different people, like Leo. You know what I'm saying, to make sure that the information is consistent. So, je vous remercie en pile parce que nous sommes là, bonne épave, pour nous suivre HMI Live à l'heure ça.
At least we were on time this time.
That's love. That's love. That's love. And next week, okay, and songez que 26 classes, this weekend. OK?
Shout out to Evans Production.
OK, HMI Live up là pour faire live là. Authorized live pour faire une classe là. M'a dit merci à Evans Production. And then looking forward for this matchup. On est bien passé moi-même, bien content pour me là dans live ça, dans match-up ça que l'a fait.
Merci tout le monde. What he was pointing at.
Evans, Babli me fait la tout et m'a acheté ticket non but m'konn objet ça garçon.
This guy, I swear to God, yo.
Pas besoin de merci.
Mess up, guys. Yo, appreciate you guys very much love. Continue to share the live. And I love the engagement you guys are doing. Please, si you go subscribe to HMI Live Radio on YouTube. Please go subscribe to the page. I want to grow. I want you guys to help me grow. And let's make it happen. I have 5,000 plus. You know, it's funny. 3 weeks ago, I was 4,300. Less than 2 weeks, I'm at 5,000 and some plus. So you guys are supporting the Facebook page. Thank you. But I want you guys to go ahead and support the YouTube page. Okay? Oui. So HMI Live Radio, or just type HMI Live up well. So merci beaucoup, merci en pile. And
I will also tag this. All the bands that are underneath the live, this is your time to sell your product. Put y'all social media tags, put y'all YouTubes if you got them, your SoundClouds if you got them. Put them underneath the live because people do come back and watch the lives to get information. Exactly. So go ahead and plug yourself in. You never know how you guys will get spread about.
That's what's up. Shout out to Gertie. Oui. Shout out to Leo. Appreciate you. Batu, shout out to you. Oui. And everybody else that's watching. Stay tuned. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Much love.
Oui. Evans problem, no?
Wait, this guy.
Oh, of course.
I swear, this guy.
Pour make sure.
This guy.
C'est pas payé la table, non? J'avais un petit garçon. Je me suis rentré, moi, quand t'as passé, mais même quand t'as passé, tout garçon, il t'est rentré tout.
Yo, I'm dead. I'm dead.
With that being said, so we can go home. Because I gotta get back to the baddest woman on the land and my baby.
Yo.
Y'all make sure y'all, like Pablo said, go like the pages, subscribe. Go hit up the band pages, like, follow, all that other stuff. Keep your ears to the streets.
Yep.
New music coming out from all the bands, I hope. And that is that. Pablo, take us away.
This June 29th, two worlds of the HMI together on the same stage. Evans Productions, aka Evans Montreal, presents Nalaku Orlando. Get ready for class. Class is back in Orlando. It's Class, along with one of Haitian culture's fastest growing artists, AOE.
Welcome to my laku.
AOE for the first time on stage with Class.
I say welcome.
Saturday, June 29th at Majestic, 801 North John Young Parkway. The music by DJ Rise Up. It's AOE in Class. Saturday, June 29th at Majestic. Advanced tickets are only $50. VIP only $120. Tickets on sale now at eventbrite.com. Sponsored by Maggie Joseph of Marco Realty, Andrew H. Rappaport, Royal Touch Cleaners, Turbo Copa US, eBins Tax Services. For info, call 386-898-7463. This June 29th, two worlds of the HMI together on the same stage. Evans Productions, aka Evans Montreal, presents Nalaku Orlando. Get ready for Class. Class is back in Orlando. It's Class, along with one of Haitian culture's fastest growing artists, AOE.
Welcome to my laku.
AOE for the first time on stage with Class.
I say welcome.
Saturday, June 29th at Majestic, 801 North John Young Parkway. The music by DJ Rise Up. It's AOE in Class. Saturday, June 29th at Majestic. Advanced tickets are only $50. VIP only $120. Tickets on sale now at eventbrite.com. Sponsored by Maggie Joseph of Marco Realty, Andrew H. Rappaport, Royal Touch Cleaners, Turbo Copa US, eBins Tax Services. For info, call 386-898-7463.